Where, oh, where did the Underlords go? Don't worry, guys. We have found the Forgotten Cup. We are back. We are back with this one-off forecourt. And Doc, it's been a hot minute, sir. Where have you been hiding?
It has been a minute. I've been hiding on UPL streams, and on also my personal stream.
Wait, isn't that this stream?
That could be this stream.
I think that's this stream.
I have been doing the roundtables, right? We've had 2 episodes of Zex's Lab at this point with the
good old Zex.
Yeah, shout out to Zex putting this together. So high, like, dude, from the top, so hyped to be doing this again. This rules. Good to be back with you. Good to be back for some Underlords. Our 8th person just showed up in the lobby, by the way.
And they're ready, too. Guys,
Yeah.
We might actually even start on time. Let's get the Forgotten Cup underway. We're 5 minutes after the hour. I have an in-game reward to claim. Sweet. Standard hardcore people. Let's get it going. Boom.
Let's do it, dude.
Round 1, Group A. The scoreboard didn't even break. We're super happy about all this. There's the scoreboard. But let's go to the game.
And we got a nice full populace here, too. We got 70 people? We got, like, 9 lobbies? Let's
crazy.
go. A live game confirmed. A live scene confirmed. That's what I'm talking about.
The Forgotten Cup for a live game. Yeah. I know that you've definitely been rocking a lot of content here on UPO, and we do salute you for it, Dog. Zex might not be a Dex, but it's still a pretty good lab to enter and be loved in. But tell us a little bit about some of the things that we're probably going to see today, because there was a patch. That's the whole point of why we're here.
Yeah, after 6 long weeks, 8, I forget. Time, again, is completely fungible right now.
Good
Did
spicy
both of the
draw.
Open quarters fight each other?
Good open draw. Well done.
Incredible.
Valve
Glad to
putting
see
in
that. The
hidden
more things
logic
change,
right there. It's like you open
Yeah.
fort and bam, take it away. Anyways,
the more
continue.
things change, the more they stay the same sometimes. But yeah, like we got that patch where Spectre takes a dagger, right? That gave some brute nerfs. It gave some nerfs to some of our favorite 3-cost 3-stars like Life Sealer, Alchemist, Spectre, Spirit Breaker. Shoutouts to D-Tan. I'm sure that hurt him a whole bunch. But yeah, we saw some nerfs there, and we saw some buffs to Troll, which would have been unheard of like 3 months ago, right? Buffs to Troll, buffs to Warriors. There's something else. Buffs to Scaled. So I think we've got some saucy new comps. I've been seeing them in my matchmaking. I've been seeing them in some of the roundtable stuff that we've been doing, and in the chats that I've been having with pros. It looks like we've got a fertile new field to see some interesting stuff.
Oh, thank God, because I thought it was barren for the longest of times. But seeing that buds of new life coming right back into the scene is certainly heartwarming and exciting. We're not really too worried too much about what's going on here in the front, although Skeeta, it seems to be the only open forter actually still out there, not willing to run into that situation again. So yeah, everybody will have a fight here. But some trolls, right? Troll Splash used to be such a big thing. Then like this new season started, the new alliances all came forth, and we really only kind of see Troll now with like what, Knights? So
I see Trolls with Knights, but I've also found that it is very powerful as a sort of sidechain to a Warriors build. Obviously, those builds converge with Troll Warlord later on, but just having that extra attack speed. I think the thing that got buffed about Trolls was the amount of attack speed that non-Trolls got. So early on, you get some heal, you get some sustained damage with Bat Rider, you get some summons even with Shadow Shaman. You can even key that into a Lone Druid to get a level of Summoner or a level of Savage. You're still running Tusk. It's great. I love it. It's a super cool build, and maybe we see him outside of Knights. Who could say?
I will tell you that Night Troll is looking real strong as a good opener here for Polila. Definitely a new name for me. But double 2-star trolls on board, and they got themselves the Chaos Knight. Might be 1-star, but packs a punch with that demon bonus, and they just rocked that house here. Stefano? Fasano. Yeah. Stefano sounds familiar, doesn't it? Just
Yeah, huh.
takes
I
5
know
to the
that guy.
face. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. It's rough early, but yeah, these like the double bat or the 2-star bat and the 2-star dazzle is such a good early draw, particularly if you're looking for knights, which it looks like Palila is doing. So Luna on the bench.
2 more
Got
dazzles in the shop. Ah,
Why not?
well
Look,
done.
at some point you just say like you keep your options open, but when you get a drop like that, it's like all right, burn the ships, no going back. You're all in on Troll Knight.
All right, Palila is again really good ups and going good start. Arrow Sanin, the perverted monk, up here at 100, has double savage on the board, but will he actually be able to keep that against some of these mounting troll comps?
Yeah, it's I can't remember if Savage got any love, but I mean, they got the indirect buffs by just like Tusk and Slaughter actually in Arasanen's build here both directly got buffed. I believe Slaughter got some more damage, whereas Tusk got a lot more health, and that is so crucial for those units and their utility within a Warrior's build. Because if you look at Warrior, what has been the meta really since the New Blood on the Streets update? It's been these 3-cost, 3-star, sort of like hit 7 and chew builds where you get these quick 3-stars. Warriors don't have 3-cost units, and that's troubling for timing there. And before, Tusk and Slaughter were kind of, let's call them pretty bad early on. So, giving Tusk a bit more health lets him build up Savage stacks. Slaughter becomes more of an impact on the board when he gets more damage. So, I mean, with that and the buffs to scaled, like Warrior and by extension Savage also got these pretty significant buffs.
Ooh, Arrow Sanin taking on Sloneko Dendi. There's a name that we recognize. Hiding behind those barricades. And we can't destroy barricades as of a few patches ago, so these warriors are really struggling to get in there. But the good news is they all have 10 armor, so they don't go down easy. They're still going to go down. They just don't go down easy.
Yeah, how many treants does it take to take down a 2-star Tusk? That's the question.
We didn't
The
even
answer
lose.
appears to be 3.
Didn't even lose anyone. The Prophet survived at 83. Magnus at 357. Oof.
Even had the Manor Treant in the back corner behind the barricades and the Prophet, just to say like screw off.
I'm over here with Sloneneko and or Slonenok. There we go. Slonenok Dendi. And it's just mean. Putting the Crystal Maiden back there, the Prophet. The only people that can get into that corner is the Spirit Breaker, which we did see, but it wasn't enough. Wasn't enough.
My favorite thing in Hunter builds, where I have a barrier up, is when a Spirit Breaker charges my backline and like knocks out a Wind Ranger or something.
Yeah.
And then that Spirit Breaker gets enthralled and murdered, and then just kind of chills. It's just back there vibing until he gets enough mana to like kind of charge out, or like everyone else dies and then he charges out. It's like good enthrall in Essex. Good enthrall.
Now we got Polila here, top of the board now on a streak. Has a 2-star Luna thrown into the mix, so that's 3 Knight, 2 Troll, and a Demon. They do not care for your barricades at all, sir. They tear them right down.
That is a devastatingly good pickup early. Like that 2-star Luna is just going to be top in the damage charts like
For
a good long time. Yeah, combine that with like the early 2-star Bat, the early 2-star Dazzle, just like it's living right now for this Knight build.
Okay, round 7. We're going to see some items here coming up in another round, and then we're going to get into the Underlords and see where the things all kind of shake out. But again, Polila with a fantastic 3 2-star start up at the top. Skeeta, their 91 health, actually has extra 2 stars as to spare on top of it. Should probably going to go check over him. I'm up against the Slonenok, so we'll see if the Hunters, the Vigilant, becoming Hunters, can actually deal with the barricades there as well. But some good starts for people here.
Yeah, you know, Hunters. I was watching Digitams a little bit before this, and he says that Hunters is one of, if not the best builds right now. So I could definitely see that going that way. Again, getting these early 2 stars certainly helps, particularly against like this sort of spammy comp we're seeing here with Skeeta with the CM and the Nature's Prophet. Look like they're going to clean this up pretty
Yep.
easy.
Yeah, the barricades might reduce the damage, but damage is still being done. So, yeah, it's looking good. I guess Skeeta, it does not have a streak, so this might have been win number 2 instead of win number 3. But round 8 coming in, we'll see items after this one with only the 1 streak of the Polila. It's hard to deal with those knights early on.
Yeah, an interesting sort of leveling choice here by Polila, actually opting to jump up to 5 to put in that second Dazzle, whereas, you know, a lot of the lobby, in fact, most of the lobby, is sitting at 4 to try to hit those early 3 stars. Very interesting.
Yeah, 3 went to 5 there. But it's just extra 2-star, extra damage, right? Still so sad. It's a 1-star chaos. We got 24 cash in the bank, but nothing really to buy here. So the chaos is still definitely going to be the Achilles heel here until we can get that up 2-star. But getting that extra heal in, the extra physical damage, right, reduction, it works great for the Luna. Look at that damage meter.
This healing is silly, Jester. This is like these Dazzles just didn't die, and they're just keeping everybody so healthy.
2k
and, like,
heals
versus
versus 0. Actual
yeah,
0.
It's gross. Super, super gross.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if you can pack a punch this early on, create a lead in health for you to bank on later. This. If nobody dies, I mean, obviously the chaos is gonna die, right? But if nobody dies, that's 9 stars to the face, bro.
I think, yep, Polila just got the big drop for that Luna, that Dragon Lance. That just puts her on an entire another level of effectiveness because that unlocks the bounce range for her Claves.
It's amazing. It's fantastic.
So good. Some would say ideal.
Yeah, I would say it's a good start, you know?
And look at that, the 2-star Chaos Knight 2 jumps up to 6. Like, I want this.
Boom, and an Omni. Fantastic. Look at those unlocks.
Can you believe it?
Where's the Legion Commander? That's the only thing missing in this equation.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm a very outspoken lover of that Rainbow Knight build, but man, you cannot get a better Knight opening than this in these first 10
Look
rounds.
At these bounces. Look at these bounces. This Wind Ranger's like, what the heck is hitting me? Boom.
It is just silly, like just dominant
10
stuff here from Polila early.
Right, yeah, we jumped up to 10 stars to the face, bro.
That's gross.
Fantastic.
Gross stuff.
Fantastic. All right, SMD versus the Slananok. SMD actually going to take 4 and 4 there to Sinades as well. Sup, Sinades? Long time, buddy. Good to see you. Good to see you. But now it's time for the all-important Underlords to come in. So let's go take a quick look there. An Essex. Gas.
Golem and Essex, actually, for the Knights. Interesting.
I mean, I think an Essex is an Essex to them, right?
True. Hobgin?
2 jewels.
No,
I'm actually impressed with this 2 jewels. Yeah, and they're both barrels.
Okay. I mean, again, you all know how I feel about barrels of fun, but no, I think that's those are good pickups. You know, both mages actually took the barrels of fun jewels, and that amps magic damage. So you know, why not?
By the way, Polila doesn't get the demon from the Enthrall. Will get the demon from the demon archer. Still has, 2 healers and a rejuve out now, right? If you thought it was hard to kill 4 knights, well, try killing 4 knights with 2 healers and a rejuve and Essex in the back.
Yeah,
and by the way, if you don't, there's a golem on your face.
Yep, it's another
It's
demon.
fine. This is fine.
This is just normal stuff, Jester. It's just normal play. Nothing to see here.
Okay, damage, Luna up at the top. Spirit Breaker actually doing more. Eno coming in hot there. But look at the healing. Almost 5 grand just from the one side. And only Eno 3 on the other, right?
Yeah,
So,
wow.
Good luck killing those guys in a while. It'll be a long time until Polila loses. And Polila just actually got streak done. So
Nice. Streak complete. Not too shabby.
So
got our first 3-star of the game down there with SMD, right?
Oh,
got
did
that
we?
CM out. Yeah.
Totally missed it. SMD got it. Him and Blue Dragon, another long time standing name here. You sure there's a 3-star? Where is it?
SMD's got it.
Yeah, come on, SMD. Am I blind?
Could have been. Yeah, I'm seeing the CM on the field.
Ah, yeah. I'm just blind. Good job.
Yeah.
Damn. Look at that. The Crystal Maiden unlocking the magic, right, for that Storm Spirit to just be a zip zoomer boy. It's great.
So much ball lightning. It's silly.
Fantastic. Oh, good stuff. He's taking his hits, though. 64 health. He is at 5 units. There's actually now some 6s on board. Are we still fighting someone? No, we're good. But, yeah, 64. But, you know, you stabilize. You should, in theory, stabilize with that 3-star CM. She's a monster to get.
Yeah, if you can keep her safe, and it looks like SMD opted for this target buddy that they're backlining to sort of keep CM nice and protected, even in the absence of any assassins, which is actually kind of interesting because I think assassins are also still quite good and actually more flexible since that last round of buffs with the rogue buffs, which were the other buffs that I couldn't think of earlier. Yeah, just having that in the background is going to allow her to get more freezes off, going to keep that cooldown reduction going. Just good, smart placement.
Only Digi plays assassins, and even then it's usually just Slark with 6 Savage, right? Nobody plays assassins anymore, man.
I love assassins, but I also deeply love 6 Savage Slark. I think that's such a fun build and such a silly outcome for those.
That's Spear Spirit, man. You can't keep tabs on him. 5k just from the ball lightning, 6k total. The target buddy placement, as you said, fantastic. We had the Druid jump in. We had some other people come in for this CM and just absolutely murdered. And we got some cabbages. We got the barricades up.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah, boom. Impenetrable fortress go. It's gonna be fantastic.
Yeah. You could do that triple wall, the old barricades, and oh wow, actually the full wall in here looks like from these barricades and the target buddy. Interesting placements.
I was actually expecting the Joel to kind of go a little bit more diagonal one to the left to kind of plug the wall, but this is fine. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
That's
I would actually probably put the target buddy in the middle. Because that would mean that they would have to get within range of that to hit the CM. Gotta love this Lich, though. This Lich is just chilling.
Did he even cast? He cast. Who did he cast on?
on.
Oh, he put on the Storm Spirit, and it's done. Oh, we're up against Polila! Oh, the Red
boy.
Army. Oh!
Are you ready for the bottleneck of a lifetime?
Not
Good
much of a
lord.
bottleneck, actually. That Golem just tore apart the target dummy. Poor SMD.
Brutal.
14! Bolita is taking names. It's like I have forgotten how to play. Just kidding. The cup has been forgotten. I know how to exactly do what I want. And geez, 2-star Lunas on the field with those 2-star Dazzles. Oh, murderous.
I didn't see the second 2-star Luna.
Murderous.
What is happening here?
Murderous. 98 health, towering above the rest. As everyone else
7
is...
dazzles.
He's coming into the yellow ranges majority of this lobby.
Didn't even roll. Like, what am I seeing?
He's 1 dazzle away. Yeah.
He got or 2, I think. 2 dazzles away.
2 dazzle. No, he's 2 on... Oh, you're right. Good going, good going.
But I mean, still, like at this stage of the game, with this leveling order, that is still outrageous. The just incredible luck out of here.
Okay. Now, something we haven't talked about is we haven't seen Sanads and the Brawnies he's bringing to play. The 3-star Brawnies we got out there. It's not enough to beat the Knights, and probably never ever actually will be, but -10, that's okay. It's okay. Let's look at some of these 3-stars over on the Brawny team of 27 kills. Ugh, in 14 rounds. That's not fantastic, is it?
That's not great math, is what I'll say. And they're looking for that 4th Brawny. Is it actually worth... Okay, there we go. I was about to say, is it actually worth running the 2-star Bristles and forgoing that second level of Brawny, or throwing it... Alright, well that's just... I'll go that.
Brainworms! 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 It's happening! No, it's not. He's leveled. It's fine. Found a puck. Ooh, nope, still went with the brainworms. Senades. Sorry, I was on the Senades. I was looking at the Brownies.
There it is.
Just spent all the monies.
Get them worms.
Skeeta got a 3-star, but Senade spent all the cash and is still 2 bristles short.
Brutal.
And, well, he's actually up against Stefano. I'm just going to call him Stefano. Yeah. Fasano. It's so close. Will the 3-stars work through this one? Snapfire's trying with the fire. It actually looks like the trying will turn into succeeding. This ain't no
Yeah.
Paulino or Paulila.
That was, I mean, that was a fully channeled Mortimer's Kiss from a 3-star Snapfire.
Yeah.
Also, a Paladin Sword? Okay. I can get behind it. This is a Heal and a Steel and Eno, right?
Yeah,
It's not.
nope. Okay, it's not. Well, I mean, you get the sword before you get the Eno. So.
Right.
But yeah,
Huh.
I definitely like a Paladin Sword on Brawny simply because they have so much health, and you get that Eno, you get a Rejuve, a Nessix, it could go a long way. When you don't, it just kind of looks out of place for sure.
Yeah. Very strange.
Oh, remember we were talking about assassins?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we still don't have any, but Slonanak Dendi looks like an Assassin's player. Let's come down here at 24 health
boy.
remaining. It looks very assassin-y, but it really isn't packing a punch.
The slams. Yeah, Slonanak out here is kind of holding hands with the SMD when it comes to builds. They're both trying to get those mages up. This is looking like a sort of tall mages build. Slonanak rocking 5 out of 6 to mage 2 against this more rolling variant that SMD opted for, and it's actually looking like Slonanak might pull this off.
Well, against SMD, you might have some 3-stars, but they don't got the bodies. So, yeah, looks like Slonanak Dendi here will do okay.
Unless...
That's a lot of treants coming through, man.
That's a lot of trees, you're
Yeah.
right.
Plus, the Prophet is about to be unleashed. Or...
And that...
Wait, no, they have formed a perfect circle around that. CM didn't work.
The round ends quick enough, or too fast for that Nature's Prophet to actually die from that frostbite too. So lucking out there a bit.
Items, items, items. These were not great items. Slonanak got a tree. Got a mango tree.
Yeah, mango tree. That's 3 contraptions on the field. Don't
Yep.
see that too often. But I mean.
Also, there's a bit of an oversight. His Void Stone's not on anybody.
Okay, kind of important for a mage build, but you know, we've seen a lot of deviant stuff here at UPL, so that could just be very tactical, and Skeeta's hit some stuff this round, huh?
3-star
Hit some
Wind
stuff.
Ranger, 3-star Pudge, and Pudge got some Craigie coat going, man.
Oh my goodness.
20 armor, 6,000 health, and he's going to get super magic immune by the end of it if he survives. Yeah.
Look at this beefcake. I want to see how big this boy can get.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, and there's a life stealer. One-star life stealer.
But they got the hook on the Nessix. That's not going to be any kind of fun times. No demonic golem coming out of that one.
Yeah, beautiful hook from that Pudge. Have you ever heard our... Yeah, and Zex is great. You know, I love Zex. He's a great admin.
I've heard
He's
about
put
our
in a lot of
Zex.
time.
I've heard of him.
Have you ever heard him try to pronounce that Underlord's name?
A Nessix?
Yeah.
Is it a Nessix?
He says, a knee-six. I'm sitting here trying to be a professional host for Zex's lab, trying to keep my composure, trying to play and like steer discussion at the same time. And this dude's out here going like, oh yeah, you know, we used to see a lot more in E6. And I'm like sitting there trying not to lose my mind. They say an Essex in the game, bud. I'm sorry. I'm going to put you on blast for that. It's
because he's
wild.
a weeb. He's so used to saying "Oni-chan."
That is actually pretty close to Ane-san, which would be older sister, right?
A Nessix.
Oh God, what they call? What's I think Ed calls Alphonse Aniki in the dub of, or in the sub of Full Metal Alchemist.
Well, yeah, that means older brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God, I'm a weeb. Anyways, Stefano here.
That was a test, and you failed.
29 health up against SMD, and with the spirits kind of actually flopping around here, SMD is on track, I think, to clean this one up. Sinead's down
Great
6
triangle.
from the Slonanak. Slonanak, though, 16 health, will still have to be the bottom rung of the ladder. But guess who just finished their second question mark? Yeah, streak? Holy
Oh my God.
16
Holy
and 1, 98 health, has been at 8 for a while, and has been rolling into 6 nights so comfortably. It's pretty fantastic.
Like, what do? There's 2 mage players in here, and they can't crack through. We got 2 people going for Deep Heartless.
We have
That's
some
not cracking
fallen
through.
hunters. Yeah.
Yeah, like, what do? You know? You don't even need LC here. You just don't die.
All right, Hunters, did you said that these guys could actually pack a punch? We're going to have to see how they go up against the yellow wall of 6 Knights. The Sven will get the God Strength off, but immediately die. What a great hook. You got to play around these hooks, guys. That's it for a Nessix, not an E6. So, I mean, good starts for Skeeta, but how's the rest of it all going? The big boys down, the 3 stars have started to fall, and the Knight bonus has carried through.
Yeah, the not even the wonderfully potent Venge 3-star Death Explosion could save Skeeta here. They're going to take 11 damage. And man, you look at this itemization from Palila, and it is just a dreamboat lineup. Like, you got Dodge, you got Necrobat, you got Morbid Mask out here. It's just silly.
Necrobat is so good. Necrobat, Necro, Storm Runner, Storm Spirit. Runner.
Storm Runner.
Windrunner and Storm Spirit having an affair, more at 11.
Oh, dude, don't leak the new Dota hero. She doesn't come out for like another month.
I think the double Luna really plays into it, though, as well, right? Because we got the Dragon Lance, which is the infinite range bounce. You combine the Lunas, you got 10k on the board every round.
Yeah,
just right
that's
there.
Just gross.
Yeah. A lot of the lobby is down red, and I don't think anyone's going out right now. I don't think Blue Dragon can take 14 from Stefano, but we will have to start looking at the bottom rungs here after one more glorious round as Palila takes on Synades and the Brawnies yet again.
Yeah, and how are these Brawnies progressing? They're up to...
Brawnies doing well. Brawnies doing well.
Sitting third in the lobby. Just checking this kill count. They are up to 55 kills. That's a lot.
Beautiful, beautiful. They are actually going to serve the first loss to Palila in a while, ladies and gentlemen. 16-1 in 20 rounds. That didn't make any sense, but that's apparently what the score was. Leads us now into the second loss of the game.
Wow.
Rip streak.
Impressive stuff. Yeah, and like we haven't seen. Oh, there's 3 bristlebacks out here for Synades, so that could help certainly.
Oh, very important. Who gets Cadence? Who gets Cadence right here? Skeeta. Skeeta with the Hunters picked up his Cadence. Yep, that was it.
Oh yeah, Cadence Puck. That's the joint. That 5/9 attack rate's gonna do just wonderful things here. But would you give it to the Beastmaster?
Oh.
Probably.
How terrible do you feel when you go Spirits and the Warrior gets 3-star Spirit?
Yeah, that is rough. Arasanin, a player after my own heart here with the 6 Warrior build. I am like that is wholly my jam now. Like holy my jam now.
All right, 4 health Stefano up against the current leader, 89 health with the 9 units Palila. I think we finally might say goodbye to our first player here in Group A Round 1 at Round 21 of the first game of the Forgotten Cup, Doc.
Yeah, we got Nickelodeon's Double Bear coming out from Stefano. We got the Black Dragon coming out. You know, it's a fully realized Savage build. And actually, this Black Dragon's doing work here. It's possible that they may live to see another day?
No,
Question mark?
I'm not convinced of that one. There's a lot of health on that dragon, but it's, you know, like Lord of the Rings already. You know, there's a lot of dwarves and a hobbit over there, and it's just somehow they win, right? Boom. Stefano. I know you're in chat. We're sorry. We're not picking on you, buddy. We love you, but unfortunately, you are 8th in our first round of the Forgotten Cup. Just never came together with the Shamans. 6 Shamans supposed to be like a great early game machine gun to levy you out to the end, and just never happened.
Yeah, that is like it is so important to get like a 3-star tree or maybe even
any
early
3-star,
on.
maybe.
Yeah, any 3-star certainly helps, certainly. But even within like a shaman build, you know, getting the 3-star tree is super good. Even getting like an early 3-star Magnus or 3-star Ench, like the Force Staff effect does go a long way, shockingly, and it just didn't come together for Stefano this round.
Skeeta and the Cadence taking on SMD and the Mages, although the Mages kind of evaporated under the pressure. Arrows beat Magic. My DM from Dungeons & Dragons would probably try to really contest me on this one, but it's actually 19 from Arrow Sanan to take down the Slononok Dendi before Skeeta puts out 11 hit on SMD. Polito loses against Synades again. That's fantastic. 7 versus 9. What a great story. Our top 2 are starting to end up. But it's top 2 simply because Synades has 28 health. There's 60 health still between the two of them.
when you have that kind of early game and you have that kind of cushion to start, it is like, you can just coast. You can roll, you can level, you can try to hit all your favorite builds. It is it is true luxury.
Poor Fasano saying that he went 4 healers and the game crashed, sold his Dazzle at round 6, and then he couldn't find another one to round 17 because Palila has most of them. You know?
That hurts so bad,
Yeah.
dude.
And
well.
we don't have a pause function we can do, so that's unfortunately just how it's going to end up. So, yeah, condolences to 8th, condolences to 7th. Arrow Sandin taking on the top, though, but we're here with Skeeta, still looking because he is the bottom rung, looking to hold on. SMD will take 8, but it looks like Skeeta might actually pull this one out. There's a lot of 3 stars. The Windrunner has to do work here, but didn't get stunned, so puts 8 on top of the Branos.
Yeah, can we just small pivot to look at
13!
Blue Dragons?
What happened,
Kind of
Polila? We hit
Oh my
3
goodness.
rounds ago and you're just losing.
Dude, Warriors are too strong. Like, Warriors are so good now.
Yeah, I'm here
and
with
this has been a
I'm here with the Dragon Boy.
yeah. This is a rolling
It's Void.
Warriors build.
Wow. Wait.
Yeah,
Sorry, I thought you said Blue Dragon.
yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I was commenting on Arisan in there, but
Gotcha.
yeah, Blue Dragon has this fascinating build where it is Hunter Void, something that we saw actually at the advent of Season 1, if memory serves.
What year again was that? Oh, this year?
Yeah, was it this year? Good lord.
Yeah, where's the time go?
Yeah, and this is the matchup you want to see for Blue Dragon.
Oh,
Up
yeah.
against Sinead. It's going to be pretty gross here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm melting in my seat, Jesser. This is too brutal to watch.
We just need a Cadence Blade on top of this, and Sinead's is just going to go right into the toilet. Negative 13. Oh, it hurts. The guy that has chunked Polita actually losing against these other heartbeats, but Arrow Sandin takes 16 from SMD and the Mages, so well done there. The 3-star Crystal Maiden still doing work, and Polita out again, negative 12. We got a streak for the Hunters, and this is the only Hunter with a Cadence, and guess who it's on? A double Cadence, question mark, but it's on a Medusa, adding to that Hunter lineup right there.
Yeah, that is devastating stuff. Cadence
He's
do so one of
thinking. He's thinking. He went refresher. Okay.
Okay, refresher on.
Yeah, who do you put a refresher on in this?
Terrorblade doesn't work with refresher, right? That seems silly.
Abaddon? No, Lich for the armor? No.
Maybe double hooks.
Double
That's
hook. Now you
terrible.
want to put the Craigie on that. Obviously, it's
Yeah.
Wind Ranger. Obviously, because
Yeah.
you don't want her auto attacking things. You want her shooting things.
Yeah, absolutely not.
He didn't actually
One-star
even.
Abaddon
Yeah, it is
refresher.
Abaddon. Yeah, which is,
Yeah,
I
that
guess,
is-
the best option, right? Getting out of Photic Shield out.
We can call that miserable. That's a miserable placement, and that's rough.
Double
but,
Cadence.
I feel.
Anyways, up against the Brownies, right? The Medusa definitely jump into the top of the charts. Look at that. But it's just not enough. There's not enough, even with that Craigie Coat Pudge out front, to kind of hold back the tide. So despite, again, the Medusa doing really fantastic, that is going to be a hit. Is that a kill, though?
That's a kill.
Is that
Absolutely.
a kill? 3-7. Oh, it absolutely is. Well done, Doc. Sinades will take out one of the biggest threats in the game to him as Blue Dragon drops down to 4, SMD at 6, Sinades 7, Polila still towering above, but he's taken his licks at 57. And there goes Doc in good fashion. He just dropped out of the call. Skeeta has no extra damage on the 3 stars. I mean, Private Snowball, you're not wrong. It just didn't work. Welcome back, Doc. We're here, round 26.
They stay the same, buddy.
Yeah, I
You're
know, right?
So like, just turn over and die on me. It's
All
great.
right, going back to our Brawny friend here, as Sinades and SMD, up to 95 kills on these Branos. Quite a few 3 stars out there with that Bristle on top of it. So it's Brawny versus Mage. What a fantastic
Oh
triangle.
my
And
goodness.
that actually might just be the writing on the wall right there, Doc.
Yeah, that was like, you got your Coddle Blast, you got your Spirit Blast, and there it is, the reprise, the round 2, the knockout.
That's
Just
17.
masterful magery from SMD.
But Blue Dragon does not go quietly into the night. The Voids rocking right through your damage reduction knights, Polila. I don't know what happened. A few rounds ago, everyone just went Super Saiyan, and Polila is still just trying to figure out how to beat Cell, you know?
Yeah, Palila's looking for this. He's got 8 Lunas at this point, looking for that final Luna. Maybe you put a no refresher orb
He
here.
sold the dazzles. He never finished the dazzle.
Yeah, and at this point, you're
But
probably not going to hit that.
He did hit 4 trolls. I'm not sure if Troll Warlord should be that far out to the left, but he did hit 4 trolls.
Yeah, true. And now you got Blue Dragon and his Void Hunters.
There's a Spectre. Ah, trying to get into the back there. But he got him. Got there. That is a dead Anesix. No rejuves, no golems, and unfortunately, is that enough though?
CK.
Is that enough? The 10-unit Blue Dragon? Is this going to be another loss for Polila?
It's looking like big steal, and you didn't even need that Spectre to go in and do anything functionally. That's a double loss for Polila on both boards.
Ooh, snap. SMD's magic has actually done very well for itself.
Yes, I mean Mage scale. Weirdly enough, Mage scales. Oh my goodness. And it just keeps getting better. Mage scales so well late game with just like this massive AOE. You can't zoom out. You can't.
That's
like,
225 per second. Channeled for what? 4 seconds?
I believe so.
It actually doesn't say how long it's channeled. It just says the longer it's channeled.
Yeah.
This is gonna be tough. I think this is gonna be tough. I think we have enough on the board here from SMD, but we'll find out. SMD Knights versus Mages. Knights are supposed to be able to survive this onslaught, and they definitely did for many rounds. But you can't break into this corner with Knights. There's nothing to stop that. And there goes the keeper. It just it jumps up. Believe it or not, the keeper's actually not even doing the most damage here.
It's Void Spirit. All right.
What does Void Spirit have? He has the Battle Fury. So he gets into the back line with his ability, reduces your armor, and then cleaves from the back where the damage reduction doesn't work. It's great. It's fantastic.
It's incredible stuff. And look at this. Polila is down to single digits now. We had 2 rounds in a row where Polila was the
60 health
ghost.
plus, yeah.
And the other 2 players just haven't taken damage. This is unbelievable stuff. What a first round for the Forgotten Cup.
Blue Dragon and the Voids have a Heart of Tarask now. Who do you put that on? Who do you even put that on?
The Pudge, of course.
No, Pudge has a Craigie. Stop saying that.
But he could have.
There's a 2-star Tide Hunter. 2-star Tide Hunter. 2-star Tide Hunter. Doesn't get swapped in.
Oh.
I don't know if that's good or not. Didn't swap it in. Oh wait, he did swap it in. He put it in the very corner though.
I feel
No.
This is what ideal Tide Hunter positioning looks
Conga.
Oh my god. A disaster. It still won't lose.
Yeah, it still doesn't lose.
That's
Doesn't
a
need
win.
it. It doesn't.
Unbelievable.
And it's a double knock.
Blue Dragon. Let it be known that this is optimal strats. Your corner Tide Hunter behind your Medusa, behind your Knee-6, behind your Wind Ranger. That's it. It's over. The circus has come to town.
Wow,
All right.
Blue Dragon's gonna come in here and be like, noob casters, they had pudges. It was obviously meant to go in there so it would hook and just blow up on people. But Polila didn't have a pudge, and neither SMD somehow did for some reason.
I'm gonna explode. I cannot. The biggest flex I've ever seen in all my months of playing Underlords.
SMD in the chat just cannot believe either. Wow, that was fun. Did we even put the heart on anyone? Didn't even use the heart. Had a heart, didn't put it on anyone.
Only the highest level of play here on UPL.
The heck! I'm just looking at the items like, who had the heart? Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you win the Forgotten Cup. You use long forgotten strats like Corner Kraken.
Absolutely incredible.
Guess what? That means round 1 is done. It's fantastic stuff. Feels good to be back in the groove, Doc.
Yeah, I've missed this so badly, Jester. Like this is true.
That's how it goes.
It's true beauty.
Whew. All right, I need you to go check in with the admins because I don't have anything set up to do that.
Can do.
Go watch Group I. I don't think the bot will let us into Group I, unfortunately, because.
Oh, I think I actually saw Group I.
Wait. I see Group I online. This is. Ooh, I actually see 5 bots online. What is this? Is this real
Spectate
life?
game.
All
Yeah,
right.
I see it 5 on 2. Yeah, I'm in Group I.
Group I. There we go.
Oh, yeah. You know what it is, baby. It's D-Tan time. What a blessed day. Oh, man. D-Tan top 2. Let's go.
And
Up against
D-Tan,
Half Dogs.
of course, is doing
What else would it be?
the only strat I've ever seen him do. Yeah.
I will say, at the round table last week, he played Shamans because we did a classic match. And let me tell you, people say they wanted classic mode back. You don't want classic mode back. Classic mode is suffering. But dude just played Shamans. He's like, I don't know how to play this build. I'll just play Shamans. He wins the lobby. That's the kind of player. That's the kind of big galaxy brain mentality that D-Tan has. That he can just pick up a new build like that and just win outright with it. Will he win here? No. Now he's getting bodied.
What's he losing to? Bronny's? Yeah.
Yes.
Bronny with 2 Brute as a splash. That's interesting.
I can dig that.
D-Tan did. Hey, Immortal, how you doing, buddy? D-Tan did actually say in stream chat that he got a 3-star Ember Spirit on round 5. Yeah, it's round 31 now. This thing has 54 kills. 54 kills. Who else has even close to that? You'd expect the Storm Spirit, who does at 51. 3 kills on the Spirit Breaker, weirdly enough, and then 25 kills on the Earth Spirit. But they're all 3-stars, and this is what he does. He goes Spirits. And Spirit Breaker is a spirit, you know, because that's the word spirit.
Yeah.
There's
Spirit
no
of the name.
vengeful spirit, so docking points, but
To me, that is an oversight on D-Tan's part. Man,
crazy.
look at these triangles, man. It is really feast or famine with this build.
Well,
It's
yeah.
such a devastating way.
you hit and you win, you miss and you don't win.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Burn, baby, burn. That percentage damage.
Oh my goodness, that does percent damage.
Mm-hmm.
But is it enough? He's out at his Emperor Spirit has died.
It's enough this time. Oh, who cares about the Ember Spirit? It's all about Storm Spirit. I lied! Did I lie? There was no stun!
Yeah.
There was no stun from the Brills. If the Brills had stunned the Storm, he would have lost.
Yeah.
There was no stun from the Brill. It's fine. Okay, back and forth, 19 to 55. It's still a bit of an upward battle. D-Tan has a ton of cash, and I can't see the shop. So he's rolling for something. What's he looking for?
Let's see.
Crystal. It's
I
Maiden.
can see the shop for D-Tan, but there's
Maybe because he's
nothing
on
in
your
it.
friends list. That's what I would imagine.
Oh, I can see Hef Dog's shop.
Why are you so much better than... Oh, I can see it now. No, I just can't see D-Tans. That's what...
Yeah, what is going on here? The game's in beta, you know.
Small
I'll
indie
get patched
company,
next week.
you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So Hefdog's with the Brawny. I'm just actually going to switch over to his viewpoint so we can see his stuff. 164 kills in 32 rounds is amongst the highest kill counts I've actually seen out of a Brawny.
Yeah, that is several kills. And the later this goes, again, they just like keep getting bigger and thicker.
Whereas the
But I don't
spirits
see-
really, again, have to kind of, as you said, feast or famine. But I don't. It's not enough. It doesn't matter.
Indeed. A spirited showing from D-Tans, but Hef Dogs takes it home with those Brawnies. Hey, a live build. Look at that.
Oh, should have
Brawny
rolled down.
Mage.
Yeah, you had 31 cash, D10. I was kind of curious what you were waiting on. I couldn't see your shop at all, but 18-14 to a score of 24-8. So Hefdog's, bowling a Polila basically. Got off to an early start, had a ton of kills, and just was able to bully everyone else out. We had a bot in this one, Fred bot. Unfortunately, went 2-14 with the vaunted swordsman.
Interesting. I know they usually like going Brawny Champion. A good build. But wow.
Does that
Let's
link
see that
not
they're mixing
work?
it up.
Underlords scoreboard.uplesports.com is definitely not the right thing.
I think it might just be scoreboard.upl.
Well, Moobot, somebody's got to go teach Moobot a lesson then.
Yeah, scoreboard.uplesports.com does produce the
Yo,
correct-
Zex, get back in your lab and fix it, buddy. But yeah, good job, Hef. GG, you and Duffid Mango duking it out. Some of the other stuff, though, we had Sunshine in here. Penka was in here, and Foster. Foster, I usually see in duos, but it's all good, right? We had some Poisoners in here. Do you remember when Poisoners were like the thing? And we had
Yeah, man.
0 in Group A.
Brute Poisoners was the grunt build, and it was so dominant for so long, and just didn't pan out this time. Like
Grunt build, yeah.
I don't think Poisoners were hit by the patch, but Brutes certainly were, and
Brutes were.
those 3 stars.
Well,
But
so the Poisoners are the support of that, right? They're not the meat of it. So when you lose the meat of it, you kind of drop the support because what else are you gonna do with it? Alrighty, Rue. So, I guess we will wait for the party. I believe this wraps up now round 1. Also, there were, I believe, 70 entrants today. So we
big
have
field today.
Yeah, we have a lot of people. So glad you guys missed us. Hope you're enjoying it. That also means though that we have 4 rounds left, I believe.
Yeah,
Usually
it's gonna be a long one.
Usually it's 3.
Get a snack, get some coffee, and get ready
Get
for
some
a full
popcorn.
afternoon of Bundies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go check in with the admins. We'll also fix MooBot so it stops spamming the wrong link to it. But once we do get the go-ahead, of course, round 2 will come up. We are going to be sticking mostly with Group A. If you don't know how we do this, basically we take the winners of all the rounds and we tally them by score. We give them points and all that, and then we'll just take the top 8. Boom, next. So we're going to end up doing that into Group A round 2. Let's put 7 minutes on the board, and let's hope we just don't have to use it all. But yep, we're going to go check in, and when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, round 2 of the Forgotten Cup. Stay tuned.
See you there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes to go, and we will actually probably start the match here in 3 minutes, but we realized, boom, duh, we have a scoreboard to go over. So I talked a little bit about this here, Doc, that we do have a scoreboard and a point system, and boom, this is actually how we discover and decide who's actually going to be in the next rounds for the groups. So, incoming round 2 here for Group A is going to be all the victors of the lobbies. Makes sense?
It's like a Swiss system.
Now, unfortunately, we have 9 lobbies out there. So Hef Dogs, because he was placed into the Group I, the 9th, will actually be the top seed of Group 2, or Group B. So, yeah, he is technically still tied for first. It's a 9-way tie because we've only had 1 round. He just will not sneak into Group A simply because of seeding.
Yeah, unfortunate for them. I don't know if it's like a timing thing or whatever, or how that tie is broken, but maybe like a group delimiter. But, you know, it is, you know, they're still very much in the running for this, you know, 1-day prize, right? This is not a league cup. This is a 1-day, one-shot thing, so.
Yeah, I'm on it, guys. I'm telling Zex to fix Moobot again. Hopefully, he'll figure it out. But yeah, so our top 8 here will be joining us, and that's going to be Blue Dragon, Tenar. I think the 7's a T.
Tenar?
Tenar?
Yeah.
Or 7R. Could be 7R, right? Digi, our Lord and Savior, the man with the hats, coming in. He won his lobby, so he'll be joining us here as well. Theo Ravenheart, definitely a bit of a duo's name initially, now very much rooted in solos. 1, 2, 3, 5. And we're ready to go, by the way, here as well. Orc Warrior, Adrian. Welcome, Adrian. Nirvana and Azizi. I'm just going to call him Azizi. That is going to be making our next lobby, which is ready. Are we all ready? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, cool.
Yeah, we're locked and loaded.
Locked, loaded, and ready to rumble. So, Group A, round 2. Let's get it going.
Let's do it up. Yeah, it's always a good time watching Digitams because he likes to play a little outside the box, but in, like, you know, really good, effective ways. We've seen fallen mages.
Conversely, just not good and or effective ways.
Well, it's a 1-day cup. You know, in the league format, you can afford yourself some rounds where you're just kind of playing it fast and loose. But hopefully, Digi's playing his A game to bring it today.
So, early things to look forward to. Phoenix, not sure looking forward to is the right way to put this, but he put a Legion Commander out on the field. So,
okay.
High risk, high reward play right here, ladies and gentlemen. If the Legion Commander wins a duel, which means you got to get full mana first, which might not even happen this round.
Yeah, that is
plus permanent damage. If they lose the duel, they give away permanent damage. And just like that, they give away permanent damage. 5 dual damage to the bounties.
Nice.
High risk, high reward.
This is the sort of sunk cost fallacy bait from Phoenix, and I like this a lot because this is true 5-dimensional chess. This forces Phoenix, or this forces Theo Ravenheart now to commit fully to an assassin's build, because to not would mean to sell the bounty hunter, and you can't sell the bounty hunter. You just got 5 dual damage. You're not gonna do that. So this is truly the highest level play here from Phoenix with this early Legion Commander.
Apparently, Group C started on classic mode. Whoops.
Oh, nice.
Zex!
Good.
Zex! Zex!
Classic mode is so bad, dude. If that's your thing, more power to you. But it was a miserable experience when we did that at the round table the other week.
I was like, WTF, 1 gold?
It's so slow paced. Like watching one unit try to slap it out against a bunch of like creeps, like actual Dota 2 creeps, is not entertaining. It is not fun to play. I do not miss it at all.
So the only thing we can tell you guys is go make a stink in the Discord, right? Go make sure that Zex or whoever the lead admin for your group is knows, and then you guys can hopefully get it restarted within good time. So best of luck to that. Go bother the admins. We're going to focus here on Group A Round 2, which Combat Round 2, Theo actually still at 100 because he combined the bounty hunters into a 2-star bounty with 5 dual damage. So as you said, sunk fallacy cost. It's all going to the plan, Doc.
Yep. See the Phantom Assassin on the board.
Troll.
Trolls, okay. An interesting pivot.
Zex is doing magic behind the scenes. Scoreboard. Link is updated.
Oh, nice.
Assuming
Good
it's
to
the
hear.
right one. Isn't the right one? Yeah, it works. Good. Good.
Interesting. Early hunters here from Blue Dragon. It read as scaled hunters, weirdly, when the round loaded in. But
He probably got a unit booted off his bench, or booted off his board.
yeah, that tracks.
Because there's a Venom.
Something.
It's a Venom.
Oh, yep.
So what did he mean to track? I don't know, but he's got the 3 warrior out. It's fine. Worked out. I mean, it didn't work out. He still lost, but
Yeah.
at least it didn't sell, right?
It's that dual damage on the bounty hunter, dude. It's too powerful.
Just calling it
Look at
now.
this.
That 5 extra damage puts him 50 health ahead. Yeah.
It's like a sub 5% boost in damage, but over the course of a match, that's more mana generation, good attack rate.
Well, let's see. The
Powerful
bounty hit 1,200 damage auto attack. He hits for 120, so that's 10 auto attack. So 10 by 5 is 50. So he only should have hit for 2115, but instead he hit for 2165.
That's beautiful stuff.
It's actually probably even less than that due to armor reductions and all. But yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's against 3 warrior. So this one lone bounty up against these very tough warriors. Now the good news is Dazzle is 2 stars, so the Shadow Wave will do some work. But
It's against warriors,
it's
though.
tough. It's, have you ever tried kicking a brick wall? What gave out first, your foot or the wall?
That's a good point. It's been a while since I've kicked a brick wall, is what I'll say.
Damn you, COVID.
Taking away everything that I loved about being outside.
All right, so that's going to be the loss.
Propagator's
-3 to Raven because you are not chewing through that. So let's take a quick look out there. What else is going on after the item rounds, obviously?
Let's take a look.
Desolator for Theo. But he also had the chance of a barricade and just didn't buy it. 7R did. 7R and Arc. They got those barricades going.
Yeah, any other fun contraptions? No target buddies.
Just those 2.
Just those 2.
Can you get a target buddy this early?
Yeah, it's a tier 2.
Okay.
Same tier as barricades.
Okay, 7R, double troll with... He sold the CK, so I guess that's it for the Night Dream. I thought perhaps there was a Night Dream going on.
Yeah, Phoenix, though, a man after my own heart with that Rainbow Knight build in the works.
Chaos,
I see those LCs.
Chaos, Bat, Dazzle. There's a lot of Dazzles out today. We've
Dazzle
seen
did,
3 separate 2-star Dazzles already.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, physical damage or physical burst, healing, can't go wrong.
Now, a 2-star CK is going to be a tough build to beat this early on. It's just such a good, yeah, this is 100% going to be Knights, right? Phoenix, he has that Paladin sword on top of things.
Oh yeah, that's a crucial pickup. You can combo that. Yeah, you're gonna hit healers anyway with your Omni Knight and your Dazzle. If you luck into a healing and stealing Eno or a healing and Essex, yeah, it's going to be a good time for you.
I like how we're watching Aziz versus Orc, and it's just Warrior versus the Prophet, and then the Prophet summons a Treant, so it's just like permanently one-on-one.
It's very good. It's riveting stuff.
These Warriors also got a Vitality booster, so they are refusing to go down early. But
That's a tough road to hoe.
Lots of 2-stars to coming through. Digi with the Hunters. Hunter Vigilant now out. Where is Digi? Digi's kind of middle of the pack. Let's take a look. The 3rd Hunter's a Beastmaster, so you got a blue Beastmaster within 5 rounds. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is quite early for Beastmaster, but unfortunately they did get these extremely buff warriors. And look at that Slardar, rank 2, Vanguard, warrior buff.
Easy.
Like, what do you even do?
It's almost like not even fair sometimes with a 2-star Slardar at this early because, yes, he has 5 armor, but he has a Vanguard on top of that Vitality booster, and he takes 20 of your armor away.
It's excessive, you know?
It's
like,
tough.
makes me wonder if Corrosive Haze 3 is even good. Like, I think,
Oh wait, he has 15 armor. Sorry, because of the armor bonus.
yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
He's got great attack rate. He's got great damage spread. Like, Slardar is such a good unit.
So I'm
He
here.
just got better.
Aziz has the chance of a drow here. He has the money to buy it and deny from the hunters. He's buying quite a few fallen hunters actually on top of this. So warrior front line, archers in the back.
Yeah, Hunter Warrior. That's an old build.
It is
That's
a bit
like
old. Yeah,
That's like a pre-season 1 setup.
definitely not as common. Wow, Blue Dragon has the 1-star Spectre out.
Yeah,
It didn't get much done because again, warriors are pretty good right now. But it's scaled and Spectre early for Blue Dragon. Not quite sure that's a winning combination right now.
Yeah. You know, you go into these builds with like, all right, I can get this alliance out and just like have something on the field, but you know, how much is scaled actually doing for you when absolutely nobody in this lobby is showing mage at all?
Well, it's the lost streak that he's preserving. It's basically
Yeah,
open forting
sure.
without the need to open fort.
Mitigating
Him
open fort,
and
yeah.
DG actually both on lost streaks.
Wow.
Oh, 2-star Luna, 2-star Luna. Okay. Digi with the 2-star Luna, I guess, for Vigilant later. For Vigilant, what was that popular YouTube build? 600 for Vigilant.
I think it was 6 Heartless for
Yeah,
Vigilant.
that was
That
it.
was an old that was a majestic sort of
Yep,
meme build.
that sounds right.
Yeah, I want it to work so bad because on paper it sounds really good. Unlike this positioning from Aziz here, whereas like Slardar was just kind of chilling out in the back. But
Don't you know that you put your front line in the back line and then you
Yeah.
win games?
Yep, you put your most powerful unit in the very back corner of the board, and yeah, that's how you win lobbies.
That is a second double bounty hunter for Theo. And if you look at his bench,
Okay,
we said
dude, I'm telling you, dude.
I
that was
said
not a bit.
I said no assassins really show up in these lobbies.
I'm telling you,
I
man.
did say that. I will own that.
Phoenix mind freaked him. I'm telling, like he is so far ahead strategically with that sunk cost bounty hunter with the 5 dual damage. It is.
Has he won any other duels? No, just the one. Okay.
I don't think there are any Legion commanders out.
No. We had one on the bench. Who was it? Phoenix? Phoenix had one on the bench. It's not there anymore. It's gone.
It's true. Phoenix has a confusing bench. Oh, never mind. Just liquidated all the units he didn't want.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all about that overflow. Overflow.
Indeed. Ooh, we got a streak fight between Nirvana and Aziz.
All right, we'll hop over to the streak fight. Streak fight. Streak fight.
Oh, what do you know? It's Meepo.
Oh God, we haven't seen Meepo in a while.
Meepo was actually the cornerstone of a very fun build. With those buffs to Rogue, going for early rolling Rogues into Assassins or something else that is adjacent to Rogue is very strong.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. That damage right there.
Yeah, or you could just like crutch on Rogue if you can hit the 3-star Meepo and do some like cheesy Arc Warden stuff. Cause like 2-star Meepo with Blink Dagger, super good. 3-star Meepo with Blink Dagger, now we're cooking.
It's poof and blink. Poof and blink. Poof and blink. Barrels of Fun. Enthrall out attack. A double Enthrall coming out. There's a Golem for Phoenix and the Knights, so that's Rejuve again. Enthrall, all out attack, and a Yoink, the only Yoink, actually going to 7R, who has really nothing right now. Just grunts.
Just 2-star units.
Well,
Could be.
I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be a Poisoner, Troll, Bruiser, because we got 2 of the 3. We got the Queen and the Dazzle, but we just haven't quite found the 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's we're what, 10 rounds in? Plenty of time to pivot, plenty of time to sort yourself out. You know, you take a gap here.
But
and
this
you really
feels
find out
grunt.
what you want to do.
Yeah, it just feels grunt. That's all. Feels grunt, man. All right, Spectre getting into the back, but can't bring down the Innet 6. Will there be a Golem? Nope, still doesn't matter. No Golem. Well, that should be a pretty good win up against Phoenix, who, as you said, might have a bit of a confusing bench. His board has just not come together. I think we got spoiled by Polila, you know?
Yeah. Oh, God, those Knights were so strong.
Oh, and Nervin is streak complete, too. Look at that.
Did Polila manage to get timestamp their way into a second, or was that a third place finish for that absolutely dominant night
It
build?
was second. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's a crumb of
Robbed.
justice in this otherwise unjust
Robbed.
world.
Yeah. So Digi is holding on to some Queen of Pains off to the side here of his oh, there they go. But yeah, so there was definitely some overflow happening. So a little bit of denial here and there. Digi is pretty much full on Hunter Heartless. He has still that Vigilant. Not really a good front line, just the Pudge. But they do have Enthrall and they do have End of Medicine. So, right, some super hurting Hunters need to start throwing some results his way soon.
Yeah, it's tough. And actually, speaking of results and speaking of like just board comps, no 3 stars yet.
By round 11, I don't think any... Oh, that's a lie. There are totally people still at 4. Theo and Digi are both looking for 3 stars, but Digi is the only thing close he is to is a Luna.
Yeah, could be a Heartless, could be that Heartless Vigilant build. You know, who could say? Who knows?
Theo has pivoted. Well, I don't know if pivot is the right word, but he's not going Assassins right now. He does have 3 Poisoner out with the Rogue.
Once that...
Who's this Rogue?
That 9th Bounty Hunter so bad.
Who's the other Rogue? Oh, it's an Alchemist. Hey!
There it is.
What?
Ask and you shall receive, observe, and you will change the result. We get our
5
first
dual
3-star.
damage. That will be the only dual
That's
damage
it.
in the game, yeah.
That's it, dude. It's like, I saw ahead in the timeline. This is I spoiled everything for everyone. It's like, that was just the play. You just got to incept the results that you want to see.
Why do you gotta spoil it all the time for us, man? All the time.
It's been so long since we've hosted one of these. I don't understand why I just just throw the results out there.
So good news, bad news time, right? Like we're still at 4 units for Ravenheart, so he's not likely to win a lot of rounds. He will win this one. That bounty is doing fantastic work, but it's not a huge hit up against Digi. So that's the bad news. The bad news is he's still a little bit in trouble when it comes to the health, but he has somewhat stabilized. Shouldn't take too big hits. The good news is that every time bounty gets a kill,
Oh boy. Okay.
he'll get that gold. So now Theo can start actually hyper ramping up. He needs to kind of get into some higher levels so that he can finish off this Slark. Believe it or not, he has 2 Slarks at 4 units. He has a 2-star Ember with a 1-star Ember. So, like, his luck's been pretty
What is
good
this?
at 4
Yeah, that
units.
Absolutely silly stuff.
Oh, there's a Necro. Necronomicon? Do you do Necros with Assassins? Queen of Pain, right? Put on a Queen of Pain.
You can
You
do
didn't?
that.
Skull Basher?
Skull Basher.
Yeah, Skull Basher.
You can do Necro Assassins. When I do that, I always pick that up thinking that I could just throw it on a Queen of Pain or somebody good, and it just never pans out. I almost always regret it. I'd much rather do a DPS item or even something with more survivability than just the Necro book.
All right, Blue Dragon down 5 units. Theo is up to 5, but Digi also joins the realm of the 5. He got that other 3-star that we were looking at, the Luna. Let's see how it does up against the Nirvana, because he has an armlet of Mordigian on it.
Mm-hmm.
Digi with the Mordigian? I think it's Mordigian, actually, but yeah.
There's another 5-star.
Another 5-star. God damn, how many of these units have they found?
Oh my god. Unbelievable. I think there was one week back when Primordials were still a unit where
Back in the
Snowplows
day.
and I were yeah. Snowplows and I were trying to suss out like how many copies of a unit that you could possibly buy, and because we were like, how many tinies could you just put on the board just to piss people off? And then you know, you get a full tiny flop with 8 tinies on your bench, so that's like what, 13 tinies. That's 1 3-star, 1 2-star, 1 1-star, and they're just tossing fools. And the tiny keeps getting big, and then the tiny gets patched out.
I want off this ride.
Yeah, it's some advanced trolling. It will never happen. But I am just kind of shuffling through my documents here, and yeah, here it is. I am actually still contractually obligated to say that you always want to frontline your Luna. I'm gonna give Digitams like unsolicited advice on how to play Dota Underlords here, but like, this is why, like, look how much of this Eclipse just wasn't on the board.
I would if I didn't see Meepo just Goomba stomping fools right now, because that was the other 3-star we picked up that round. That was
I'm gonna work on
gross.
it.
I'll totally
I
go
don't
back
want
to Digi next round, but that was gross, Nirvana.
Yeah, like I just feel like Luna's role fundamentally changes when she hits 3 stars. Like ultimately, you probably want to BKB on her, but you always want her Eclipse to fill
Woo!
out the maximum amount of space, to control that maximum amount of space. And if we just peek really really quick at Digitom's board, like being back there, if Luna is stuck back there, that's so much effective space of that Eclipse wasted, in my opinion.
Yeah, I
So
don't think she's
I'm always
gonna
a fan
move
of
from
the
here.
frontliner. Yeah.
So
So that's
this is your prime example, right? This will hit one
Uh-huh.
one unit with the Eclipse.
hmm
I still think only one.
Yeah.
Nope, two, three. Okay, well they move forward into. That's their fault.
Yeah. That is their own damn fault.
Boom, 10k damage, easy peasy.
Yeah, but if Luna's like 1 square up, then she hits like 4 units instead of just like that one dazzle, and I don't know. It is those little inefficiencies that really get me. But I desperately want to see his 3-star Meepo kind of be out there and do their thing because it's been too long.
Well, Digi is still at 5, has 25 cash to his name, has some decent overflow to spend right now. He is getting so close right now to things.
All right.
So
Okay.
close. Look, he's 2
pardon
Pudge
me.
out. Good job. 3 Wind Rangers. Those were really the only big close ones that he's at, right? But it's starting to come together.
Yeah. And on coming together, what's Blue Dragon up to, huh? It's a 3-star Venomancer. I don't. Is it like a summoner poisoner build? Like I don't get it.
Well, if he survives the round, I'll happily go and check. I didn't actually notice he was down to 22.
Yeah. It's a puzzling build.
Gigi got stomped for 12. 7R actually finishes off streak. Well done. It was actually top of the lobby. And this is, we talked about, right? This should be Poison or Brute, and it absolutely is. It's Poison or Troll Brute. So he just had to find that last key to the puzzle. It looks like the Alchemist came in to save the day. And that was, for Leg Breaker's Fedora. Yeah! 7R got some Fedora. Pretty hot. That's 4 boots. Who do you put it on? He put it on the Shadow Shaman. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Shadow Shaman or Dazzle, right? They both have good. Oh no, that's a way better attack rate on Shadow Shaman. I take it back.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman actually has the best attack rate of any Troll's base.
It's fantastic. No.
I think Troll Warlord has 0.03 less, but after one hit, I think it's even, and then from there it's just all gravy.
Yeah, let the audio attacks flow. Blue Dragon 17 at round 17. Going for the uniformity right there. But 6 units, has no real cash to the name. Has a 3-star Kunkka to add to the mix. So 3-star Kunkka, 3-star Veno is somewhat hitting the mark.
That's a lot of blade mail damage from that Kunkka, but unfortunately, and did I not just talk about this last game? He's awful enthralls on the Spirit Breaker and stuff.
He's just stuck in the corner.
Yeah, he's just thinking about his day.
Sit, Ubu, sit.
How it all came to this.
Yeah, I don't think that's a winning move right there. That's a 3-star Pudge for Digi. Well done.
Digi?
Yeah.
Okay.
His front line's coming together. So I'm going to venture a guess that Blue Dragon was also looking for kind of brutes and grunts, and it just kind of never came through. We do have 3 sets of brutes, poisoner. Well, 2 poison, technically 3 poisoner, 3 brutes, but they're on different characters, so probably just got screwed over in RNG.
I was about to say, like, Theo's going for this absolutely unreal rainbow build, but he's just overflowing.
Yeah, it's just
breaking my scoreboard.
Blue Dragon very likely just to go out here very quickly. If we look at the overflow, Theo, please delete. There we go. Gets right back up to 32 cash. Does have the assassin bonus in with the rogue, with the poisoner, and 2 brutes for the front line and some scaled to boot. Not that I think we've seen mages, but he's also down here kind of holding hands with Blue Dragon. Not as tightly as Blue Dragon's trying to grip for dear life at this point, but it's getting pretty close, man.
Yeah, I gotta wonder with Blue Dragon, like, yeah, I get the trolls, I got the poisoners, I get the summoners, but why does he have this 3-star Kunkka? It doesn't compute with me.
It's not gonna matter after he loses in next round. I don't think this is a loss. Well, I mean, it's a loss. I don't think it's it. Yeah, -8. There wasn't enough stars on the board, so whatever it was, it did not come to pass. We're at 216 for a record with 2 3-stars. on it. So down at the bottom is Dragon, Theo Ravenheart at 19. Phoenix at 24. Phoenix with the 6 Knights. Had an LC out for a round and gave it back to the pool because it's gone now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that enough for Ravenheart to turn that around? He does not have a Battle Fury.
That is a 3-star Desolator Ember Spirit.
Which is okay. Yeah, it's okay. So going up against the top of the board, though. This is Poisoner. If you recall, Poisoner Brute, all that damage about to get completely nullified.
Mm-hmm. Oh, actually, Blue Dragon kind of taking it to Digi here. Up on that board.
Well, Ravenheart won. I'll take it back.
So did Blue Dragon.
Damn. The legends continue. Wait,
hasn't Revolt?
I guess Digi is just not doing so hot with that 1 3-star Luna that he's got.
Yeah, 3-star Pudge too. Got 2-star Windies.
That's not a damage dealer.
Oh, he's 1 Windy away.
Keep rolling, Digi. Keep rolling.
Yeah, you got it, dude. Come on.
He's going to go for the interest and probably do an all or nothing next round.
Yeah, 28 health, you can afford to do that.
Still has a Juggernaut to sell as well. 5 Heartbeats. Up at the top is 7R. 72 has done very well with the Brutes. Nirvana with that 3-star Meepo. Still Goomba stomping fools. And, well, it's Nirvana versus Blue Dragon, so likely an end result about to be happening here. But let's keep an eye on that Meepo as best we can, right? So he duplicates, blinks away, poofs back, duplicates. Rinse, repeat. Rinse. Look at that poof damage. I mean, that's a good third of his damage.
Yeah, it just keeps going. Eventually goes down, but man.
Never
got
mind.
enthralled.
Yeah,
Your
never
Meepo's
mind.
My Meepo.
Your Meepo's my
Dragon.
Comrade, my Meepo is your Meepo. Okay.
Our Meepo.
Well, I guess we just don't know the power of Blue Dragon.
Yeah.
Been ragging on for a bit now. Oh, he's still here.
This is the Scythe of Vice pickup. It has to be, right? For BD.
I'd put Scythe on Venom. Yeah.
Yeah, put Scythe on the Veno or something. Because like right now, that Octarine core is giving you bad. Like it's like a.
I mean, we say that, but he's almost on a streak now.
Yeah, that's true. He's clinging to life. Meanwhile, 10R or 7R or whoever up at top hits their 3-star life stealer.
Phoenix actually is in danger of being the first one out now. Despite losing 4 less rounds, Phoenix actually could be the first out. He's up against Ravenheart, so that's his Knights versus Assassins. Not great for the Knights.
Yeah, and there's a real tragic story on Phoenix's bench here too. 8 Omni Knights, 7 Abaddons. There's like a mid-game rolling strat that was supposed to like come to fruition here that just never did, and this might be it.
That's a double Elin. Phoenix out right before Digi gets stomped. Digi going from everybody actually going from a 1st to an 8th and a 7th in round 21. Oof.
Jeez. Hey, in
there
warm-ups,
goes
he
Blue
said Hunter's one
Dragons.
of the strongest builds. Maybe not in this lobby.
That's 3 players out. Round 21, ladies and gentlemen, here in round 2 of Group A. Feels bad.
Yeah, that's a tough break for some pretty familiar faces here for Blue Dragon and Digi. Phoenix coming in.
6 Knight, 6 Hunter, both out. The 3 Warriors with the 3 Poisoners couldn't cut it at the end. Although Blue Dragon, I will give it to Blue Dragon. He definitely held on a good amount of time. That was good.
Yeah, definitely extended the shelf life. And when in this sort of points format and with all these different rounds, or like all these like big groups, like you want to squeeze every single point you can to avoid elimination, go the distance. So, sticking around for those last 2 rounds, definitely putting them in better standings to advance.
Theo is going to hit Azizi here for a good 10 or 12. Yep, 12 damage. Good stuff.
Nice.
His bounty hunter's up to 32 kills. So imagine the gold that has been trickling into Ravenheart all this time. It feels pretty good. Nirvana and the Meepo are starting to not exactly shine as much as they want, but 7R will actually beat up the Nirvana clone. So that's a double loss for Nirvana on 2 separate boards right there.
Dang.
Oh.
Yeah, Theo's coming out here with got some great itemization. You know, Mask of Madness on your Slark. You got a Vit booster for your frontliners, Silver Edge for your Queen of Pain, the Basher Venomancer, which looks like my Dota pubs. It's great. Just great stuff coming out
Look
here.
at the bench of 7R. He has a good amount of health to bank on, but
Oh my goodness
he is
gracious.
so close to a mega obliteration.
Yeah, there's some like pretty outrageous power spikes lurking in the depths here for 7R as they go up against Z's here. Like one Spectre away, and with Battle Fury too, that is just like tons of damage if you can get at that positioning right.
I'm looking at this Lifestealer. This 3-star Lifestealer did very well to survive through the middle of all this. Actually soaked up a lot of damage. Can't deal with the 3-star Enthrall, but
yeah,
that's just how it goes, I guess.
Yeah. What do you think about Enthrall as a mechanic?
Oh,
I have
look
seen
at that
some, like,
trapping.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ward placement from that Shadow Shaman there.
I mean, the Enthrall is moderate risk, high reward, I guess. Like, it depends on who you enthrall. If you enthrall, like, a Spirit Bear, which I have done, not great. You enthrall the 3-star on the up enemy team, and he's now yours. It's fantastic. Absolutely
3-star
fantastic.
Bristleback. 3-star Jug. Like, Jug's such a good demon. Like, even throwing a circlet on him, just, like, spinning and turns into this, like, physical and magical, like, hybrid damage powerhouse.
I'd take a 3-star Meepo, because at that point of the game, there's probably not too many people left standing to kill it.
Yeah, fair.
Oh.
Fair.
Ravenheart streaking. He's going to take on a bot, so we're going to head over to Orc Warrior versus 7R. Orc Warrior is the Shaman. He has 4 Shaman Splash with the Poisoner, Brute, Healer, and 2 Brawnies. It's not really big Brawny idea. He just has an Axe on the board to flesh things out. Is at 9 units. Actually, 3 of our players here at 9 units. And, well, the Axe protected the Wild Wing to a pretty high degree. This might actually even be a win for the Orc Warrior.
It's going to be close here, but in this streak fight, I think the tie is going to go to 7R.
The 3-star Lifestealer can't get into the corner, but it doesn't matter. The rest of them are able to get in there anyways. That Shadow Shaman with the Fedora does a surprising amount of damage reduction for your team.
Yeah, I mean, it's good, fast attack rate. I was thinking about it earlier, and, like, you kind of never want to put your Brute hat on a Troll Warlord. Because that kind of runs directly perpendicular to his fervor stacking, because you're just constantly switching targets and losing all your attack damage stacks or attack speed stacks. So, do enjoy that Shadow Shaman hat.
Ravenheart took a heart, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Who do you put a heart on in this comp? It looks like Bounty Hunter is going to now finally receive a heart, so he has the courage to go out and slay his enemies. 36 kills. I mean, I think, 2 or 3 rounds have happened, and he's only gotten 4 kills. It's a little unfortunate for the Bounty.
It's tough. You want to, like, deliver coup de grace, but you also want to be, like, out there. And Bounty Hunter's just, like, a generally, like, hard here to kind of itemize around. Because his thing is, like, he's got that good magical burst with his shuriken.
Oh, he's doomed!
But he also has high
He got doomed! Oh, the heart has kept him alive a long time, but wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, 1 kill around or so. It's, hate to see it. Are these 3-stars going to pull this one out?
Access high.
Axe is strong.
You know, a lot of people overlook Axe because, like,
there we go. There goes Doc. Always just me. Axe also had that Radiance. That was a big thing. The 17% chance to miss attacks, I think, did real good for him.
Man, I got disconnected.
Yes, you did. Yes.
I was in my rant. This always happens.
You can rant in a moment because 3-star Spectre. Yeah. That's 3-star Spectre with a Battle Fury, and we moved the Moon Shard over to the 3-star Lifestealer. This will be fun.
Yeah, this is going to be some pretty devastating damage coming out.
All right, what do you want to rant about?
Axe.
Yes.
Axe is a good unit. Full stop.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good rant.
No, like, Axe has been overlooked mostly in these brute builds because, like, you don't see a lot of. Maybe you see some brute brawny, some brute supporting for brawny builds, because if you have like if you have a bristleback in your brawny build, then you've got that savage in road, and you throw in your spear breaker, and he's got that brute in road. So later on in the game, you throw in an axe, and you're probably not going to hit a 2-star axe, and the 1-star axe is still pretty beefy. But like that calling blade, you think about like, what if you just, as long as he's alive, all of his enemies essentially have 25% less health because of that kill threshold, and that is extremely powerful. But you don't see it a whole lot because everyone just sits at 7, rolls for life stealers and alchemists and inspectors and slarks and stuff.
Well,
so I just
yeah, that didn't sound good.
that was just my chopsticks. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm out here living.
Ravenheart here, 6 health up against Nirvana with the 27. Quite a few overlapping squares of terrible things that you do to your enemies on this one, but does kind of look okay. I don't know. It really depends on how these 3 stars all shake out, but nope, that should be it. Ravenheart will go out, but not before Orc Warrior drops to a ZZ. So that's a 5th. That's a 4th. And Seminar actually lost up against Nirvana there as well. So Nirvana going from losing boards at a time to now double, almost said something weird there. Double winning his boards. So good stuff there. If you look at the top 5, Doc, Brutes with Assassins, Brutes with, we kind of dropping the Poisoner actually, strangely enough. And then at the very top, Brutes Poisoner. Yeah.
How about that? The nerfs weren't enough, Valve, if you're watching. Just know you did a bad job.
Oh, who we kidding? They ain't watching this.
Yeah. Oh, damn, dude. Yeah, we got this we got a 2-star Troll War. No, it's a 1-star Troll Warlord. I don't know why I thought he had 2 stars. So he's got that Mask of Madness. He's chopping away here against 7R with the Z's. That is the Enthrall. Not coming through.
Boom. Azizi. Negative 20 bloody 2.
That's a lot of damage.
Lost both boards anyway. So Nirvana does actually come down to 7R in the top 2. And this is Brute Rogue. Apparently we didn't even have the Cadence out that round for Nirvana.
Wow.
Double Cadence? Question mark? No.
Vestiture and Bloodthorn.
Which could actually be even way better. Bloodthorn for 7R though out though. So yeah, Brute Poisoner up against Brute Rainbowish. I don't know, Force Summoner because of the Meepo. The cornerstone of the cornerstone of this build has been Meepo, and Meepo is at 20 kills.
Yeah.
And instead of going for like an active item of offense, we have an active item of defense now on Meepo with the Shivas.
Still offense, though, because think about it. Now your Meepo's got a ton of armor. You're up against Brute Poisoner anyway, so you got good physical resist against that Brute special attack and the poison damage. Your Meepo lives a good long time, and then the clones get the Shivas too. So you're just constantly producing Shivas bursts, and then, you know, they clone, so they can live longer, and then those clones can live longer. And, like, look at all this damage just from Shiva's Guard. That's outrageous.
The Vesture, as pointed out here by Alkion, the Vesture didn't actually really end up doing much on this one because it wasn't centralized on the core. But Meepo's damage is literally 50-50 of Shiva's Guard and then kind of like auto attack. There's some poof in there, right? But
yeah,
you add it up, magic versus physical, right? And he's got a pretty good split there. So the Shivas worked out wonderfully. Now there is some RNG going on though. Seminar has a Doom. And now Seminar also has this 3-star Shadow Shaman. That's a Hex with the 3-star. So every time you get Mass Serpent Warder, whoever's in the middle gets hexed. Plus we got that Doom. The Doom did not hit Meepo. It hit the Spirit Breaker that game. So there are still some circumstances where Seminar can absolutely take this in one go.
Yeah, it is going to be crucial to hit and target that Meepo with as much control as you can. That first poof does go out though. We're seeing the Shiva's blasts coming out. That Doom actually went on the Shadow Shaman, and it's looking, well, yeah, it's looking bad. The Meepos have come to play.
Poof.
Life Stealer couldn't even get it done.
Yeah, not enough. That's -8. Seminar going from the very top of the lobby for the longest of times, all the way now down to possibly a second place here. Like, Nirvana is streaking hard, and this is the time of the life you want to be streaking.
Yeah, Nirvana was just like chilling in second place for most of this lobby as well, just kind of underfeeding there, and even after the 3-star Meepo, but it looks like things are finally clicking into place. It's a 2-star Doom on the board, We got Cadence Dusa. It is a scary-looking lineup from Nirvana.
Shiva makes it too easy with spamming the active and the armor for the sustain on Meepo. I mean, it's working. It's obviously working, right? So let's play Doom Roulette. Who gets the Doom this round? It's gonna be... I don't know. Do you see it in?
Doom goes out on...
Meepo!
Okay.
He actually got it on a Meepo.
Meepo Prime, too, so he's going to go down. That's a lot of DPS gone. Oh, but a counter Doom on the 3-star Shadow Shaman.
Well, I don't
It's
think
not
that
gonna be
matters.
enough.
Yeah, I don't think that matters. All right, we fight back. Seminar, -14 to Nirvana, ends the streak. 2 units down. Seminar able to still win, all because of Doom Roulette. This has been a common theme over many, many months and many, many patches of Dota Underlords. It's Doom is a good unit.
Yeah. Like, just taking somebody out of the fight like that, it might not last all round, but, like, you know, a doomed unit will usually just succumb to the Doom when it needs to, right? When it, like, you know, doesn't stay around for too long.
We're tightening up. Look at this.
Yeah.
Where's the Vesture? Vesture's on Doom in the front.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Doom, not Doom, could you imagine a Vesture on a Meepo and they all just like cluster around each other and they never die?
Oh, that is dirty.
Could you actually like just infinitely live? All right, Doom
That's
just
the first one goes
Doom
down.
this time is on Lycan. No transformation, no little doggies coming out. Where's the counter Doom? Don't see it, but the Meepo, is the Meepo dead?
Meepo has died.
Oh, well that's a problem.
I don't know how. But this life stealer is just going to town.
It's doing work, and that's it.
Yep.
-16.
That's it.
So Seminar, like I think, was the clearer favorite on that one, but the Doom Roulette really put Nirvana into that kill range right there. So well done, well done, well done,
Yeah.
well done.
Fascinating stuff. Got to see our 3-star Meepo. Just always love seeing those really good and cheesy 3-star builds. Yeah. Got to see some rogue action too.
Yeah, and Rogue's actually on 2 separate players. One with Assassin Rogue, which actually climbed to 4th, so that's not so bad. And this is Nirvana with the second one there with the Meepo. What was the other one?
Alchemist.
Yes, Alchemist. There was certainly a lot of poison being thrown about there, wasn't there?
Yeah. It was all over
Interesting
the place.
how Polila shows us like such a super dominant Knights in game 1, and then Knights out first, actually in the same round as 6 Hunter, the only 6 Hunter we've seen. No splashes on that one, right? There's no Fallen. It was only 1 Heartless. There was no Void, right? It's just 6 Hunter for Digi. So weird how you go from super strong in one lobby to terrible in the next.
Yeah, it's that's the way it goes, and we're going to see some pretty big cuts here, jumping in from rounds 2 to rounds 3. I think it's going to shrink in half. We go from 9 lobbies to 5, if memory serves.
Yeah, I'll trust you on that one. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not entirely
it
too
looks
sure
like
how
our-
9 how the math works for 9. For 8, obviously. But, yeah.
Right, yeah, 2, 4. I think it goes like 9, 9, 5, 5, 2, 1, maybe, memory serves.
Yeah, that's how math works, right?
Yeah, that's just math, and it looks like all of our other lobbies have finished
Yeah.
up, so maybe the scoreboards are updated?
Waiting on word from the bot to say that the scoreboards are up, but yeah, it does look like everything is being tallied as is. And there it is. There's the notification.
Nice.
Boom.
Thanks,
so
Carl.
coming into Group A round 3, which will be coming up here in, if I had to guess, about 7 minutes. I'm going to start that clock now. We are going to have Seminar join back because he has gone from first to a first. Nirvana will join that with a first second. Past and Aziz with a second first into a first third. We'll actually tie. Well, this is a jump up. Newt? Canute? Hanute? I don't know how we want to say that one, but yeah, second into second. So he didn't make the cutoff for Group A, but he jumps up.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. We got our Koshni after that, and then we got my boy Gitan. We got some Gitan undies coming up. Pumped.
And to join at the very bottom of the seating on this one will be Ravenheart with the first 4th. So it's a big tie in the middle. 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th are all actually technically 4th. Right?
Wow. Yeah, look at that.
That's a 4-way tie in the top 4. So Ravenheart's still 8th. Like, that doesn't change. But
and Half Dog's actually getting bumped down to Group B.
Hefdog was actually the top seed of Group B last round, and will remain the top seed of Group B in this round.
Unfortunate.
But there's Edocito. As we said, we saw Foster in Group A round 1 there as well. Orc Warrior and K will join them there in Group B to be rounded out by Kibo and Blue Dragon. But some other names, right? Shame it will be Group C. See Digi and Polly down there. Skeeta we saw a bit earlier. So, it's a mix of new names and old names, which is fantastic to see. A lot of surging interest in one-time tournaments.
Yeah.
Happy to hear that. Yeah, might see more of us.
I mean, I'm always down for that. I'm always down to spend my Saturday afternoons with my good buddy Jester.
Oh, much love going back and forth across the border. We can't actually go across the border to see each other,
No.
but yeah, we can
I
send.
live in a pariah state.
Send our love across it. All right, we got 5 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen, until we get the update of the next lobbies. We're gonna take a break. So Group A round 3 coming at you in a few. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, got the timing right on that one. Group A, round 3, I think, is ready to go. So, not classic, normal match.
Not classic.
We have 8 people.
I do want to do other things today.
We have other things to do. So, let's get this one all started, ladies and gentlemen. Coming back into it. Round 3 of 5, I believe, as we have our continuous do-gooders now coming in to fight it all out here in round 3, including your boy, D-Tan. So, what
D-Tan.
possibly interesting things will D-Tan show us today?
Well, he's showing us some very familiar things already. See that Spear Breaker, see that Crystal Maiden.
You see this Bat Rider and the Magnuson Snapfire? Garbage! Just leaves it in the shop.
Terrible units. Won't even pick up the Magnus for the early game Savage bonus. It's just like he's a player that sticks to their convictions, and I can respect that. Even if it's performing strictly like suboptimally. It's a beautiful thing.
So D-Tan is a little bit of a legend amongst us here at UPL because we ran the first cup of season 10 because that was our last season. And D-Tan comes in, and I believe he's out in Vietnam, so it's like 4 in the morning to him. And he's always super tired and always complaining about it. And he's like, guys, I think I'm just going to lose round 1. It'll be fine. It's his first tournament. Like, oh, yeah, do your best. Good luck. Completely smashes the entire thing. Wins every round. Goes home an uncontested first by playing the same build every time. So, boom. Instant celebrity amongst us here. Didn't do very well. I don't even think got top 32 in the entire season. But he completely smashed that first round.
Yeah, like just a legendary week for that guy, and you know, like he always brings me joy. Like D-Tan just like is a light in my life. I always love seeing him play.
So just so you guys are all on the same page, it's spirits with a spirit breaker and probably some 3-star mages if you can get that far into it. But that is what he focuses on. That is what everybody else will probably even know at this point. D-Town's been doing this for so long now. So yes, will we see some contesting? Probably. Will we see some blacklisting? Absolutely. Does it matter to D10? Well, he's here in Group A in round 3, so far it hasn't mattered.
I mean, look at all these lich pickups. You see some people even trying to cop spirits up there. Theo grabbing a storm and an earth spirit. So people know. Even 7R has got the 2 spirit breakers out there, but I think that might just be because those are good units, just like assets to the team.
It
rather
is tier
than, like,
2.
block picks.
It is tier 2,
Yep.
and he has a good AoE, and it's a good interrupt. Yeah, I'd put out 2 of them for sure, even if I wasn't out to just screw over D10.
Oh, man. Early 2-star Shadow Demon here for Krot, and I can't pronounce that last part because my Cyrillic transliteration isn't good.
We can call him Krot.
Mahanel?
I'm sure somebody in chat can phonetically list it out for us.
Yeah, the gentleman who hasn't lost and has the 2-star Shadow Demon.
With a Gloves of Haste. That's not really an item we see too much of anymore.
I do, yeah, for good reason. It's kind of been outclassed by even like those, your VIP boosters and your hoods for like the adjacency bonuses. But like, broadsword is usually a better DPS item. I do like Glove of Haste on demons though, just because like
demon
when
bonus.
they pop, demon bonus are just throwing out pure damage left and right. It's I like it on that Shadow Demon.
Nirvana with the 2-star Bounty Hunter. There's not 5 dual damage on it this round, but does actually have a Void Stone, so yeah, it's doing work.
Oh, man.
Doing work.
Still see these early Savage builds. Rokoshni's got 3 Savage out there. We got a couple Shaman.
Ravenheart, yeah.
Yeah, Nirvana and...
Oh, man, Ravenheart. Wow, he lucked out pretty good with that one, because that's Savage Summoner, or sorry, not Savage Shaman Lycan. Round 3 blue Lycan. Wow, well done.
I have gone dozens of rounds when going for Shaman builds or Shaman Summoner Savage, and have missed Lycan, and this guy gets it in the first 4. So good for them. I'm not salty. Good for them.
No wonder they're at 100. They're at 4 units with this little small wolf coming in, but one of them is a Lycan who summons 2 more units. We got the healing butterflies out. The Savage picks up, and Lycan and the wolves just end up one swiping you at the end.
Yeah, it is so strong zooing this early in the game.
Yeah.
If you can get the Shaman creep out, if you can get the wolves out, it's just good stuff.
So we have another summoner. We have a Veno. So if he jumps to 4, he did jump to 4. He just jumped to 4 now. Throw a Veno in there, and all of a sudden everything becomes better.
Yeah, strictly speaking.
Vanguard? Nope, went Deso. Okay, put the Deso on the Lycan. Absolutely. Well done.
Respect that. Check out Okanout, or let's just call him Okan. The person in 7th place, going for this early mage build with a Legion commander.
Wait.
Who they just sold. Okay.
Who is this?
Tight.
Canute?
This is the Canute.
Canute.
Khan or whatever.
I can call him Khan. Khan's fine.
Yeah. Got the board going Shaman.
He has a lot of magic, this one. He has.
Yes.
He's holding some knights hostage, but he is, I think, going to be majority magic human. He has that Kunkka on the bench, so will it work this early? Usually no, but
I mean, 1 level of human can't undersell that mana generation enough.
Well, if he had him out, he has 3 units, so it's not out.
Yeah, unfortunate.
We must really be hyper rolling for something. Wow, that's 3 Slaughterers on his shop. Oh, Khan, if only you were going Warriors.
If only you were going a good build.
I think
if you're in a D10 lobby, you're gonna have magic in your lobby. So that's where I say, going for scaled is never going to be bad, because DTN never even goes 6 mages. He always sticks with the 3. So one level of scale turns that 35% bonus into just a 5% bonus. That is like
we're round 3 into the tournament, and we have 4 shamans on board.
beautiful. I mean, that's a good early. In the same way that insects used to be a good early strat.
Yeah.
Like these early shaman builds, great strat.
It's fine. It just hasn't happened until round 3. You know. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's all I'm saying. So we're at 3 units for quite a few people. If we're not up to 4, or if we're not up to 5 by round 10 or 11, I'm gonna start calling some hyper rolls out. But
yeah, for sure.
nobody's taking a
So
ton of
far,
damage.
no big surprises either. No one's really approaching 3 stars quite yet.
I mean, how many 2 stars do we even have out there? It's such a low lobby. 2, 4,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 between 8 players. You know.
Yeah, not too much, but the gent in first, Theo Ravenheart, has no 2 stars, and he's still taking it to town on alliances alone.
Yeah, but again, having summoners out kind of cheats a little bit. You might have only have 4 in their 1-star units, but they multiply. They multiply.
Yeah.
There's a plague ward. There's a small wolf, and here comes some bigger wolves. I think they're just called wolves. Savage wolves. There you go. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
So they cheat. He's cheating. It's fine.
Yep, and they are savage units.
Savage
They are
wolves are
savage
savage
units.
units. Wow. I mean, yeah. I think we knew that though, right?
I had forgotten, because they used to be hunters too. Back when
What?
hunters, there was a period of time
What?
where the wolves were also hunters. So they'd get the double hits and stuff. I forgot they took the hunter part away, but they left the savage. So that's really, really important, because even when you don't have savage 2, those wolves are still getting that accumulating damage because they are themselves savage units. So you only have savage 1. The wolves are still getting stronger with every bite.
Oh yeah, yeah. It happens real nice, real good. So round 8, 100 health. Ravenheart, I don't think tied, right? No, but he's 7-0. So if Ravenheart actually wins this one with that splash with the 6 units, by the way, the splash of the 6-unit poisoner, this will be streak complete. So that's a pretty heavy investment. Looks like it will actually pay off too.
Yep, and not even close. Well, yeah, not even close.
Not really. That's a great move. Ravenheart putting himself far ahead in the positioning here.
Again, only 1-star units, but such effective, like good, efficient alliances here with the poisoner, with the shaman, with the summoner, with the savage, with the healer. Had a paladin sword, pass it over in favor of a Heaven's Halberd. So maybe it's just a temporary thing. Might not see this through till the end, but right now, I mean, they are just rocking it.
Shaman, Summoner, Poisoner, I think, is really all that we're going. This will definitely be a leveling build, not a quantity over quality kind of deal. He is holding on to a 2-star Drow on the bench there as well, just keeping that away from any potential hunters out there. But Shaman Summoner is still kind of the angle, at least looking at the bench.
Yeah, it's certainly well within consideration. Could be a heavier summoner build. There's that Meepo they're couching as well. And I think this might be their first loss here up against Nirvana.
Glad it happened the round after the streak. Didn't lose really anything out of that. We'll lose 6 health, actually, I guess. But, yeah, once we get 2 stars into this comp, it's going to be a monster. These 1 stars will fall against quality. So, here we go, though.
Yeah, it's sitting at 3 pairs.
We got a barrels out there, some all-out attack. Let's go crazy. That's our first.
LGC, baby.
That's our first.
LGC mages?
In a happy hour there for Karat. Yeah, let's go crazy mages. Definitely didn't get the friendly fire.
Strange. Well, I mean, you play with what you got, right? You can't will the friendly fire Hobkin into existence. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm going to guess maybe suboptimally, but again, just got to play with what you're dealt.
Well, We'll see how it all goes. D10 taking on Khan here, and looking at the bench of D10, again, it's just a lot more of the same of his own tricks. The Spirits technically can actually go out if he had the unit slots, but we're sitting at 4 and looking for... I'm not nearly too sure what actually the closest thing to a 3-star here is. Probably the Lich, right?
Yeah, kind of spin, right? He's got 6 Liches, only like 5
There's
CMs.
one in the shop.
To,
Yeah, that's 7 Lich.
Yeah.
But that's it. He's not rolling down, right? There's going to be another round. He is making sure he gets the 30 interest every time. That's a terrible shop. That's also, well, it's our Spirit. Spirit Breaker, that makes him some space, but... Oh, okay, there's some space. Yeah.
Okay.
Some much-needed upgrades right there. And still at 24 cash, so not the worst.
Got that, you know, that roller's intuition on whether, like, okay, I'm sure that my units are just 1 roll away.
Yeah.
Makes the jump, and it pays off.
Has to find something sooner or later. Down at the bottom, though, again, is D10. Up from them is 7R, which I am actually looking at right now. Not quite as powerful as Ravenheart. Is at 6 units. Does only have the Shaman Summoner. And looking at the bench, it looks like 7R is setting up for the Grunts yet again.
Yeah, I mean, it worked for them last round, certainly. So why not just run it back?
Well, I feel like there's just going to be a lot of competition for it. Just like last round.
Yep. I mean, you know, any of these these summoner shamans could pivot into that quite easily. But,
So many
looking at some of
2-stars.
these benches, Rakoshni might have the makings of a Heartless Hunter build going on here. And yeah, it's going to start subbing in some of these units. Has the 2-star Drav, 2-star Windy. Still has, like, you know, a Splash Troll or a Splash Shadow Shaman, Splash Lone Druid. A lot of stuff going on there.
It's a happy hour of Jewel, so if Jewel can actually get that casted, which he did, good. The front line should actually be fairly tanky, again, if he can actually get it off casted. We'll see what kind of insta-gib mechanics people bring to the table later on. But a happy hour Jewel, it can certainly work well for your front line. Rakoshni has a random Lone Druid in here. At 6 units, it's what, 5% chance? 5%,
Yeah,
he found a lone. Wow.
Not great. Not great chances, but like a really, really big windfall here. The Bears just having another body on the board. Really good summon there. Man, now I got a level of Heartless. This is transition until these Heartless Hunters continues. And
Look at that bench. Look at that bench. Feels
I love
super
this.
bad.
I mean, I don't love the fact that they're not finding their pairs. I do love how neatly organized
Boom.
it is.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Rakoshni
boy.
sold trees. He sold trees away to make... okay. But Khan gets himself that 3-star Lich. Not great news for D10.
Yeah, that is D10 violence, and I won't stand for it.
D10 violence.
It's brutal stuff.
Now, the good news is with a 3-star Lich, you've instantly powered up a good bit. Look at that Chain Frost damage go. Still going. Yeah. That's a big boost. That's a big boost to Khan's staying power right there. It's not going to win him every round, but it certainly will curb the damage coming through. Unfortunately for D10, who is still at 4 units in round 13, he doesn't have such a windfall. So, yeah, he's still 2 Liches short. He hasn't panicked yet, but ugh.
2 3-star Liches?
2 3-star Liches.
Both of our mages here actually lucked out with Necro Storms for a little extra front line. Like desperately needed in these mage lineups.
There's so many spirits getting in the way of D10.
Yeah.
That's a 3-star
Okay.
breaker, though. There we go. Put everything back on bench. It's time to roll. It's time to roll. And
I
he's
feel you,
going.
buddy.
He's going the distance.
Oh my
Come
God,
on.
the
Come on.
strikeouts.
It's not happening. Uh-oh, it's fizzling. Oh, God.
What? Nothing got sold, right?
No, he benched it all.
Thank God.
But 4 units at round 14. That was a lot of cash right there.
One of them is that Spirit Breaker, though. You know, hitting a 3-star is, I would say at this
Doom?
point, if you're doing a rolling build, necessary. There's a Doom in the game. Okay.
Crystal got doomed from Raven.
Dang. Oh yeah, Theo is going for this brute poisoner. Yep, that's out in flight. 7R also has a brute poisoner going too. It looks like Nirvana
He
might be
actually only
flipping
lost
that way.
by just a little bit.
Yeah.
Good job,
Yeah, I
D10.
mean it's still slightly nascent.
That's a
in
crystal.
those
Come on.
poison brute
This
pivots.
is it. This is it. Get that crystal in your shop. Throw it down. Buy it up. Buy it up. D10! It's going to buy it after, I guess. But
Yeah. This will be a post-round, what's it called? Roll down.
Brute Poisoner, Brute Shaman, Brute Poisoner. Wow, Seminar is Brute Poisoner is falling real hard.
Yeah, check out Aziz, though. Aziz's build is quite interesting. Three Warrior, 2 Knight.
And a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Yeah, going for playing hard to kill.
What is
you
this
know?
built around? Luna? Yeah, Luna with a Dragon Lance. That's what it's built around.
Yeah.
Keep
Super strong
Luna
stuff.
safe.
Yep. Got Luna in there. You got Necrobat in there. It's some interesting ideas, but just doesn't look like it's super impactful. Just chilling at 4th for the time being.
Do you know what's also not super impactful? D10 right now. He lost 20.
Yeah.
He lost 14 more health. He's down 26. Has 1 Lich to go. Has 1 Maiden? Question mark? No. Is he only 1 Maiden away? No. Yes, he is 1 Maiden away. Boom.
Yep.
Nope, that's a Storm Spirit. That's another Storm Spirit that he just
Oh,
went right
oh,
over. That's an Earth Spirit. That's another Storm Spirit, and we're out of money.
Oh no, dude! Oh my god, this is breaking my heart in twain.
He saved it all. He saved it all. Saved it all. But 4 units, round 16, it is starting to look bad. And, Serious Sam fan said that Khan is going out real quick, but Khan is sitting at 52 health, which is double that of D10. Unless these spirits go more feast than famine, it's just heartbreaking to watch.
Yeah, this is a tough position, actually, for both of our mage players too.
That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's double 14s back to back.
That's devastating.
Yeah.
28 damage. Ugh.
So we will stick with the D10 coverage until he can level out, but if nothing happens, he's not leveling out. That's an Octarine and a Battle Fury. The Battle Fury on the Ember
Fury.
Spirit would be a big boon at this point. And
That like doubles his damage output, give or take.
What are we? 1, 2 Storm,
One
2. We're 2 Storm. Oh, we're 3 Lich away. He sold the Liches.
Oh boy.
3 Lich. There's a Storm
There's
Spirit.
1 Storm.
Come on, CM. Where you at? We're out of money, but it doesn't matter.
Perfect, just enough. But you take out the. Oh man, this is a.
Goodbye.
Actually, does take out the.
He has no money. He has no money. You can't do anything about it. 17 killed Maiden with a Stone Hall is okay. I don't. All you got to do is just not lose 12 health. That's all you got to do. Not lose 12 health.
A mage fight, and I would say on equal footing because both
That was
players
okay.
have 2 3-star units, but D10 has benched his Spirit Breaker in favor of keeping out his spirits. And I don't think this is gonna break his way. I think he is the doppelganger in this situation.
Just got to kill enough things. Just got to kill enough things. Just got to kill enough things. He did it.
Oh my god, killing that Storm Spirit actually keeps him into the game, and he can level up next round, put in the Spirit Breaker. That is like the play of the game right there.
Level up. Storm
Oh my goodness.
Storm Spirits.
Storm Seeker again, dude. Is this some Final Fantasy 14 thing?
I don't even know. Okay, we've leveled. We have 4 cash. Didn't happen. Okay.
Our Spirit's sitting there.
If D10 loses this,
Sold something.
this will be the 18 round 18 will be the fastest knockout we've seen on stream.
Today.
Yes, today. Yep.
Yeah.
This month. Let me put it that way.
This month, yeah, good point. We saw when did we see that? We saw like a round 16 knockout or something. Just somebody did an absolute handstand.
Yeah,
on
because
themselves.
classic mode sucks. I get it. This is not enough. You're right, Jewel. It's not enough.
Yeah. This is
Not against Seminar. Not against the poison brutes like this. Yeah. Not like this, chat. Not like this.
D10, my sweet child. I'll see you on the other side, my dude.
Now, it's not like he's out of the running, but going into round 4 at 8th place from Group A guarantees at least Group B, if not Group C placement for the last round. It will be very hard to climb back up into a top 8 from there.
That is mean-spirited. That sucks to see.
Oh
That
my
makes me
god.
mad, dude. Oh, man.
Feels bad.
God.
Double Storm and Lich.
That's...
And 4 maidens. Or, sorry, 6 maidens.
Justice for D-Tane is what I'll say.
You're so salty.
That's so rough. That timing is so rough.
I mean, having a gimmick known like this is like not only simultaneously your calling card, but also your greatest weakness because everybody else knows what you're running.
Yeah.
Oh my god. See, this is what it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
Just absolutely murdered.
Oh, man.
We're sorry, D10. You're not out of the tournament, but... Oh, wait. No, I don't think you're out of the tournament, but you're definitely not going to be in Group A next round, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well...
we'll miss you. You'll be missed.
With that drama out of the way, what's the rest of the lobby look like? 72-38 here, Doc. Quite a good smattering of colors out there.
Yeah, we got a couple Hunter builds. Karat out here doing some Hunter Fallen shenanigans. We've got a couple Brute players. We've got our remaining Mage.
Rakashni, level 9.
Oh, wow, yeah. And Aziz also up there at level 9. Not really going for anything super discernible. Still's rocking this, like, very spread out rainbow build with no LC. Like, 2 Shadow Shamans, like 1 level of Warrior, 1 level of Knight. It's very strange stuff. And their Vigilance are strictly from a 2-star TA and a 2-star Luna. Not exactly what you see when you see somebody with only 1 level of Vigilant, but...
The Luna will be okay, though, the Vigilant.
Yeah.
Unless they get broken by a Shadow Demon.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened right there. There's no contraptions out here either for Aziz. So, like, Aziz is basically just throwing down powerful units and hoping for the best at this point.
Yeah, also the lobby's lone and Essex player.
Is there really only one?
Yep.
Wow. And guess what? The Hobgin, the Let's Go Crazy Mage Hobgin.
Is Let's Go Crazy Mage Hobgun gonna win this lobby?
Well, it's
currently the only
doing
person on board
okay.
with 3 stars.
I don't know if I'm gonna go so far to say it'll win, but
Fair. That's fair.
That's not quite the command there, sir. It's not standings, it's scoreboard. There you go. Just for you. Big item round for a lot of people, but Azizi with the 2-star Tide. Too bad he didn't get a refresher. That would have been a great target for a refresher.
Yeah, just so good on that hero.
But Raven down at 30, so there's 30 health between the top and the bottom. And Raven showed us Assassins last round, has the Brute Poisoner, has a Fedora, making the Brutes happen. But it looks like the Slark is kind of the centerpiece, because we have a Butterfly Slark in here.
Yeah, I got a couple, we got a Spectre, a 2-star Spectre in here. Up here against Nirvana's, like, Axe. It's 1 chop, 2 chops.
Boom.
3?
Well, after the
3?
stun. Yeah, after the stun.
He wanted 2.
Boom. Oh, not boom. Ooh, well that
wants it
poison.
so bad.
That poison actually takes down the queen, so that's nice.
Does poison also affect cast time for stuff?
Shouldn't. Poisoner will.
Yeah.
Right, the poisoner will. Oh, cast time.
Cast time, yeah.
I don't think anything affects cast time. Nobody really has cast time unless it says they're channeled, right? Like Wind Ranger says it's channeled. The Keeper says it's channeled. Other than that, everything's more or less instant.
Yeah, because like even when you're demonically purged, you still are able to
can
throw out
cast
spells. Yeah. So I don't know. It looked like Axe was a little slow on some of those dunks. It made me wonder, like, is poison?
It's because there was stuns and the invuln from the lead.
Right.
That's why. So we have a 7th Slark for Raven. Maybe the Slark is not quite the centerpiece, but neither really is the Spectre. He has a 2-star Spectre, 2-star Slark, and between the two of them, they have 2 kills.
Yeah, that sucks. Not great. But I mean, this is a build that we saw all the time, prior to this patch. I was like, what, 2 weeks ago? Ish?
It feels right, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
but
not
I mean,
delivering. We might be a bit too greedy for Raven. He has a lot of Terror Blades. He's going also for the Spectre. He has that Slark out there, and he's banked quite a few Omnis. Well, there we go. Okay, that'll at least
Yeah,
work out
that'll
for him right there.
that'll do that.
Not buying the tree goes right past it. There's a Terror and a Spectre. He's just rolling down. Yeah, that's another Spectre. Do we have the money? Throw out your stuff. That's another Alchemist.
Oh my god.
At this point, you might want to just sell the Slark. I don't think Slark should make. He has 10 units out. You gotta make
Oh
tough
my
choices
goodness.
here. Tough choices. The Omnis,
What
no.
got sold?
Yeah,
I think it was an Alk.
Nope, the Slarks got sold.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Well,
I
maybe
think that's
maybe
a-
there was an Alk sold there, but the extra Slarks definitely got sold.
I think ultimately that's the right decision. Although they may not see the other end of this.
It
Oh,
won't
they're
matter.
getting absolutely rocked
Yeah.
by Okan. This is a kill.
This is what D10 was supposed to be like. Yeah.
I know, dude. And
Doesn't even matter. Yeah, I think it was just too greedy. You can go Spectre or Terrorblade, but if you go for both and you're banking Omnis into Alks, right? That's too much, man. That's too much.
Like all his bench was all 3-cost units. Terrorblade,
That's
Spectre,
so
Alchemist.
expensive.
It's so expensive. It's super powerful. Like, look at Omni Knight. You know, that last round he purified 5,000 health or 5,000 damage, but like, oh man! And then that 3-star Terrorblade crops up for Krot.
Jeez.
Is
It's
this
always.
what you have to do to get 3 stars now? Just
Oh,
knock somebody out and
God.
take their stuff? Like, ugh.
We even have a Lich on the bench for Krot because he's going for a 6 Fallen. As soon as he hits, well, he's at 8, so you can technically get the legendaries. But as soon as you hit 9, right, that's when you can kind of mass roll for it.
Yeah, really look for Andrew WK.
I'm here with Krot versus Rikoshni, which is the Hunter. I always want to say undead, Heartless Hunter, Fallen, and it's rocking pretty okay. Has that jewel to be that front line for this, and that buys a lot of time for this 3-star Terrorblade to get its work done. But they are having trouble killing off the opponents. Ooh, it took a while.
It's a 3-star Terrorblade is just a damage factory. Had that 2-star Death Prophet with a Cadence Blade in there too, which I can kind of dig because DP's got some pretty decent attack rate.
Radiance or bust on this choice, I think. Well, maybe Scythe, right? You put a Scythe out there? Okay, Bloodthorn. It's got to be Bloodthorn.
Yeah,
Absolutely is Bloodthorn. Yeah, 110 damage for a 2-star on a Death Prophet. That's a tier 5 unit. Yeah, you might as well just put a Cadence on that.
Yeah.
What's your other option? Well, Vengeful, I guess. Yeah, could be on Vengeful.
Could be.
Ooh, Nirvana. He's going to add to the 3-star
Seriously
club.
leveled up here. Seriously just leveled
Okay,
up.
if it's Nirvana into the end game and he finds a Refresher, what do we know about 3-star Lycan and Refresher? What do
It
we
wins
know?
championships. Defense wins championships. Like, that's straight off. Just having 8 wolves is too many. That's too many wolves, Jester.
It's a lot of
Like,
wolves.
call the ASPCA. Call the dog catcher. Like, that's just too many boys. Like, even now, look at this. This is just uncontainable savagery.
It's pretty good. Yeah. That's pretty savage. That should be a kill. That is absolutely a kill. 7 are out. 6th place in Group A, Round 3. There goes Doc because Rikoshni died as well. So it's a triple kill, ladies and gentlemen. 2 players and a caster. Fasano throwing us a rating party of 5. I guess you're done for the day, sir. Well done. Unfortunately, not great results on stream, but we do thank you for the raid. Hopefully you can stick around and enjoy our terrible commentary. It'll be great. Welcome back.
Love to give terrible. Kron actually hit 6 Fallen in the meantime.
Yes, because he ramped up to 9 and got the 6 Fallen. Azizi down at the bottom has a Void. So we dropped the Knights and went into Void. Got, well, it's not Cadence. Medusa. 2-star Medusa Dragonlance. What do you think of that?
I can actually super dig that because it allows her to stand in like a very safe position. You already have Void from your Void Alliance, so you've got that going for you, and just absolutely chunking down this Lycan. It's a little tough to get the maximum of like effectiveness out of your Stone Gaze, but I mean, probably just want to like sit and hit rather than
is this Lifestealer going to win the game?
Yeah, I believe this Lifestealer is just going to run the
Wow, that's minus 3? Minus 5.
minus 5.
Right. Okay, there it is. So something to note, like Medusa doesn't jump up in damage with the Dragonlance because it's not a cadence split, But with the Dragonlance, right, these split shots, she should always be split shotting, right?
Yep.
Every
Just
shot
goes
is a split.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
It could hit either corner of the map.
There you go.
So
So that's why she rocks rocks at the top. You want to talk about rocking the top? Our buddy Con with the Let's Go Crazy Mage.
Yeah, it's here. It's proof. This is an effective build. Just always take Hobgun if you're going mage. You heard it from us here at UPL first. Just do it. It's apparently super good.
Disclaimer: Four-Core Jester is just a caster here and is not actually affiliated with the following commentary.
It's not employee.
That was interesting. I think we got knocked up by the Tide, so that looked like a very big square. It was just a normal square.
The cube in the